my little troubles. Haven't got a prayer. Heaven's all around you when you haven't got a care.
All right, here we are with Godbound: The Living Years, Season 1, Episode 5.
I'm Kevin the GM, and to my right...
Anthony, playing the Witch King of Ancalia.
Nicole playing Tansy.
Devin playing Atris Ilk.
And Peter Alsadina Clay.
Ian is not here this week as he is... I don't actually remember what he was saying.
Doing Easter shit.
I'm pretty sure it's...
When's Easter?
Today.
Pretty sure it's
It's
his
Easter
wife's
Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Or Good Friday if you're Catholic.
Whatever. Catholics. It'll never last.
Okay, so... Going back to where we were, did you guys actually leave the barrow after last time? Oh, yes.
We left to read.
In frustration and shame.
Yes,
Mostly
that's a
shit.
wise idea.
I stood in the elevator for the whole time, and you guys came back bloodied. I was like, oh, are we leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay. You are back up.
We're back up.
Yes, you are back up at the camp outside. Everyone is staring at you in disappointment.
And the yard is nowhere to be found.
Yeah, where the fuck did he go? Apparently he just said, I have things to do, and flew off.
I have got
He disappeared like
places
that.
to be.
Who, Yarn?
I'm going to
Yeah.
return to my home planet.
Places to be, people to eat.
We'll assume he didn't say that.
I always imagine that when a player's not there, that their character's just standing up and staring at the sky with an open mouth, just like...
Rainwater collecting.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, they're there with us and they follow us, but they just gotta stare blankly
Well,
at
that was like
sky
the
whole time.
Yahtzee's book about the Morpurger or whatever, but... Discussion for another day. So, I guess our plan is to go back into that burrow today?
After a quick heal.
Let's give it a day.
Yeah, I guess we should gather all the information on what the fuck did we just encounter there.
Okay, the women take your suits and dunk them in salt water. And
I forgot we were wearing radiation suits, so I'm like,
Yeah.
they just steal our clothes to put in salt? What the fuck? We're not ghosts.
and offer you the radiation medicine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Now, you should take this regardless. The suits.
Okay.
The suits protect you from the worst of it. but-
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm fine.
Remember, Atris, sometimes people go inside of you and you need to protect them as well. Will help you if you have a radiative stomach.
No part of me is irradiated. Also, what does that word mean?
It's a poison. It's a very insidious poison that sticks to things for years.
I'm fine.
It doesn't manifest itself immediately.
I'm fine. Look it, my hair's even going out.
Oh yes, if your hair starts to fall out in clumps, that's usually a good sign. That
I was bitten by like 50 black adders once, and I was fine.
You do you, man.
All I had to do was throw up a bunch for a couple weeks.
Weeks.
But yes, they've erected a tent for you, and a lot of them are busy creating wagons.
Sorry, what?
Wagons.
Reagans, not Ronald Reagan.
Sorry, that's what I heard.
While you were here, while you were down there, Daryl showed up and started teaching them Reaganomics.
Oh
War.
They're gonna charge you for each one of these wagons.
We gave him one chance and he blew it.
Whoa. Let's let him speak about these trickle-down economics.
It's a scam. Atris, it's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme.
But he says the most important people in the world are architects and people who make their own make with the sweat of their own brow.
So yeah, they question you about what you encountered down there that has you so bloodied.
The defense people.
Oh. They attacked you.
I have a question.
You had the,
I have a question.
Yes?
Does this bell do anything? Or is it just a bell?
Ding 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 ding.
I don't want to ring it just in case it does do something.
Oh,
Even if-
it won't do anything up here. Each of them was equipped with one to,
Tansy starts like ring, 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 ring in the middle of her talking.
Self-destruct.
She's still looking at her, expecting
Break
an answer.
whistle.
But she's
the old woman, like, waits until you stop ringing.
Okay, eventually Tansy will be like, okay, she's not going to keep talking. Okay,
She's like,
puts it down. I put my hand down.
oh,
still
she's like,
holding
okay, you're not gonna pull this shit with me. I'm too old for this.
it. Every time she starts talking, oh my god. No, but okay, I want to know the answer though.
Yeah, originally they were there for different purposes: medical, hydroponics, they were corrupted. We didn't think they were still active. We didn't realize. So we apologize. We would have warned you if we knew of the defenses.
There's like 6 of them.
One in each sector, most likely.
Yeah.
So, but no, does the bell do anything though?
It attracts the attention of the others.
Exactly what we thought it would do. Okay.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be to rally everyone, but if you keep that up here, and they only had one amongst each of them.
Oh, each one has one? Oh.
Obviously.
I thought only one had one.
Come on, this is like standard issue stuff.
That makes it so much harder.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So what are they like? We found one lady who kept saying we had to leave. What does she do? What does she
She
like?
looked like a fox.
Yeah, she was like Fox Lady.
Oh, yes, she's a sentry. Many of them had different functions. They're supposed to act roughly like the people they were in life. However, as we told you, they acted strange when first activated, or 5 years ago when they activated.
So you mentioned that they should be respecting the people with some regalia on them. Do you happen to have some around? Maybe you can try convincing them with those?
We barely got out with the supplies we had on us.
Those corpses that are downstairs have any? Those are the entranceway?
Possibly, but they would only work for them. It's regalia to indicate that you're of a higher station. It's not an ID card of any sort.
Okay, so what's the plan to take those on? Because I can try controlling them, but...
Those people dead in the opening to the burrow that are in like body bags and stuff, have they been dead more than a month?
Yes, quite a while. We managed to drag them to the entrance before realizing that they were too irradiated to be buried or burned.
Well, one of them was still moving. At least one of them.
The undead plague, most likely.
So they might be still alive in their own state.
Rarely do the
They're-
undead bother us unless we interfere with their own actions, but
Really? I thought undead liked killing people and eating people. Like not all undead, but that type of undead.
they seem largely focused on the human population, as do the uncreated.
Well, you guys do smell different. That makes sense.
Out of character, Anthony, you can detect where people have died recently and stuff. Could you go find 3 people that have died in less than a month and bring them back as wraiths?
Probably. If there's any around. I did just take a new charm
Gift.
gift. Whatever.
Keeper of the Graves. It lets you zone in on people that have died
It's kind of like
recently.
what I could do before, but more. It's 200 feet now, and exactly how they died, as if I observed their death personally, and all that good stuff.
It is super, super not hard to find 3 people who have recently died around here. 3 Oasis State soldiers are found nearby.
Perfect.
They have gorged themselves to death. So
Gorged themselves?
they have eaten very inedible things. It looks like they were feeding on a bull's carcass.
Oh,
Some of gluttony.
Alright.
So yeah,
Second chance.
you raise them up as wraiths.
Yes. Yes, I do.
He even
I
spent
wonder-
Dominion on them
I
to make
spent
them
Dominion
real.
on all 3 to be my personal bodyguards.
Wow.
Okay, that should probably fix it. Even though I don't understand in character what Dominion is. Because I was just gonna say, I don't know. He made them want to eat things forever when they were alive. What if that carries over, and then we just have a bunch of undead, really ravenous ghosts?
That's okay,
Then we'll
because they're
put them
my
down.
ravenous ghosts. So they'll eat things for us, not against us.
The other thing you do is because you're level... Shit, no, we're still level 3.
Yeah.
Next level, you can do 2 mobs of undead, just whenever you want. For now, if you could do 1, we can
Oh yeah, no, I always have my one group with us. I don't know why I didn't send them in with you, but
Because then you'd have to get rid of them. Because they'd be all radiated.
They're not going to survive long enough to be irradiated.
Also, it's okay because they're lesser. They're mindless. They're already gone.
But aren't their souls safe?
Well,
Do we know that?
if they die, they'll magnetize to him, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
None of
you know that.
I don't think we know either of those
Yeah.
things, so...
Well, no, you can detect if they have a soul, I'm assuming. Can you tell that?
I think we've figured out that, yeah, they still have souls when he makes them or something
Yeah,
like that.
out of character we know that, but I don't know if in character...
No, in character we figured out that, oh, yeah, the people that were making up the wall had souls in them still, that's why it was...
Yeah, they were resting in the undead state.
Yeah.
And they'll probably continue resting until you do stuff with them.
Yep.
I need to do that as soon as possible. But
Anyway. So we could have wraiths and a squadron of undead.
Yep.
What else, guys?
I'm really strong.
We can take control of the undead that are in the burrow. Those couple ones at the start.
That is true. That is true.
We can try pinning those things against each other. And I think-
Wait, if you can just
Wait,
bring back a guy that's dead, and the guy that's dead has stuff that says I'm the boss, and they'll listen to it, or maybe... Oh, no, because they killed him, so obviously they're not going to
Yeah.
listen to him.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Also, no one in the Fey Burrow can be brought back.
also, they're not attacking the undead down
We're
there?
not back. You can bring it
Because
back.
No.
they're in body bags.
Why?
And on the
It's been more
area.
than enough.
Oh,
They can't come back to life, but he can still make them zombies.
don't use that word. The word is offensive.
The month limit is only for bringing them back to life, I'm pretty
And
sure.
for greater undead, which is why I asked. Because if that was the case, we use the Fey Burrow as a staging point to just keep sending people from the entrance in. The Wraiths are a good choice, though, Anthony, because they do level drain. You can't heal from that.
Also, sorry for that, Kevin.
What?
It's probably gonna be a pain.
Not really.
Like, de-stat things as we fight it.
You're the one keeping track of the wraiths, so.
Wraith!
I don't know how to do all that.
That's why I have Devon.
I know, right? So what? Should we wait a day and then try to go back in and brute force this, or
I
what?
suppose.
We have to focus one down at a time.
Yeah.
Probably should be easy enough. I mean, I didn't see you guys fight them, so...
Did not go well.
So, the bells, is it actually the sound that does it? Or is it like, because it's being moved, they get summoned?
It's just a bell.
Okay.
It's not
because
even a very distinct sound.
then all we just need to do is make it so you can't hear it, and then it's fine, because then other guys can't get it. They can't come, because they won't hear it. So that's fine.
Out of character, because they just would never think of this. Could we just get a bunch of C4 from Daryl, track them into one room, blow it?
Yeah.
I mean,
We totally could. There was an
Not
entire
now.
room full. But I don't know how big those explosions are.
yeah, we might damage the core.
That's fair. That's a
Yeah.
fair assessment.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know nothing about this technology, so...
God
If
damn
we said
it.
we fix the burrow and then purify it from the radiation.
Oh, we are never coming back to this place after we get the people in the core out. We're gonna fill this place with cement.
But all the gear.
Yeah, we can always make new gear with our word of
We can go someplace better for good gear. We'll go to IHOP after this. Or International House of Pancakes. One or the other.
The character takes 2 levels worth of drain. And dies.
The Wraiths go berserk.
It has nothing to do with the level drain. He just dies. Cholesterol, Devin.
Endurance death. Okay.
So I'm basically good for whatever. You guys should really tell me what we're gonna do. Cause we have wraiths, and we have me being strong, and we have you being like unkillable, and we have you being able to tell people what to do. So we should do it.
And he's a healer.
But like, why can't they just listen to you? You go in and everyone assumes you're the boss, right? So why don't you just walk in and say, I'm the boss, and they should listen to you.
Alright, we should try that again then. We should try that this time.
Yep.
Also, to stop others from hearing the bell, I could probably, like, miracle, like, wind to, like, stop the
Oh,
sound.
yeah, right? Or like
So
thunder
it's like
or whatever?
yeah, or something. I mean, I can make the weather out here really
That sounds
bad.
like a good idea. Alright.
Yeah, but like seriously, everyone thinks you're the boss whenever you go around places, and you can also be like, hey, do what I want. So combine it, and then these guys will be like, we're gonna do what you want, but they're crazy, so they
Well-
might not.
A, they're crazy, and B, they're not really human, so...
But they're still like, take
Humanoid.
orders.
Oh, yes, but they're more resilient.
But that doesn't. They still take orders, and they still see someone that's in charge and does what they say. They don't now, but maybe they will because you're better than the stupid people with a badge that says I'm in charge.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay.
And should we collapse access to the area except for the straight run we want to go through?
I thought you guys had already done that last
We
time.
were already.
I just want to confirm that that's what we had done.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm,
I
make
think
sure
we were
we're
in
all
the
just
process
up.
of it. I don't think we had collapsed it all yet, but.
All right. I guess we'll sleep for a day.
An entire day.
So, then can you put the wraiths into the sheet or something?
Yeah, I'll go do that now.
I guess
thanks.
pause and...
I don't think we have to pause.
I
I'll
don't
just
even
do
know
it
how
while
to
we're talking.
You know how to convert it to our system, so.
It's already converted. It's already done. I'm cutting.
Bum, bum.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Fuck. Fucking Lord.
Lord. I am Lord.
Nope. You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
You're not my dad.
Hey, where the fuck did my Oh, right.
I'm gonna need people to not fuck with my section of the battle sheet while I'm doing this.
Oh, I think I have 5 effort now, not 4.
Or I will cut your dick off.
I think. I better
Did you
look.
take effort of the word?
No.
Because if not, then you have 4.
No, I thought I did. I thought wrong. I'll change
Okay,
it.
I guess we should pause then. It seems like we're just...
Yep.
We're back!
Okay, so you guys are ready to delve back into the elevator.
Let's
down
do
to
this.
the earth?
Yep.
Oh, wait, also, before we do that, we should, like, make...
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
That was, like, powder from that fucking thing. So, we should do, like, where you have one door and it opens, and then there's, like, a safe room, and then another door where you can get out, and then it's safe from the stuff from the inside.
You mean the airlock?
Yes.
We have that.
No, but I mean, like, at the top, so then we can break the entire elevator, and I can just bring everything all up, put it all in the safe room, without having to wait for the elevator, because it takes a million years.
That would irradiate the entire area.
That's why I was saying safe room.
I mean, no matter what, we have to kill the Guardians, because we can't actually unplug these pods without it.
Additionally, that would cause more safety locks to close down simply because the radiation is spreading to further areas too.
It's a good plan, but it doesn't work in this situation.
Okay.
It's a good plan. Don't pout.
Don't be a spoil sport, Tansy. Let's go.
Is pouting evil? Well, no. Fine then. Elevator.
Okay. The elevator goes down. It takes a damn long time, as always.
Ding.
In this confined space full of 4 people.
Ding.
And a bunch of undead and wraiths.
Oh yeah, have fun with that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Just breathing heavily over your shoulder.
Keep them away from me.
They don't need to leave.
I'm probably like
8
5
feet.
foot something, 5 foot something, 6.
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure Tansy's like 6 foot. Maybe
Yeah.
like 6'3".
Yeah,
Tansy's the
like
big one.
5 foot.
Tansy's the big one.
Yeah. She's a fucking demon.
And you reach the
Just
bottom.
goat legs.
Things are as they were before.
No ambush.
They're not smart enough for that.
All right, so we collapsed the area. So yeah, let's head in a straight line to the pods.
Pods.
So are
And
we, sorry,
these on that
are
tier.
we wanting to gather them all in one place, or are we not wanting to gather them all in one place?
I was unclear what
Are
we
we
were doing.
first going to just walk up to one and hope Adina can just tell it to go away?
Go fuck yourself.
I was going to say that, but I was like, that's not what she was saying.
I mean, hopefully Gina can command it to like lie down on its stomach so we can cut its head off.
Lie down.
Or help us evacuate those things and
No, because then what if it decides it doesn't want to listen to you anymore?
probably can't.
Let's eliminate
It might,
the threat.
because it's crazy. So, like, if you can control it... Oh, wait, can you get people to tell them to kill themselves?
No. But I can tell them to kill each other.
And also just make them
Yeah.
defenseless.
You can't tell them to do things that would lead to their destruction. So telling them to lay down and let someone cut off their head would be.
Just lay down and stay laying there no matter what.
Protect us. So yes, we need to look at those undead by the hallway, by the entranceway? Would they have buffed them up?
I think what Peter's trying to say is he wants Anthony to tell the undead in the hallway to get up, go into the hallway, and get into a fight with one of the guardians.
Oh, I could totally do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Open the bags.
Small mob and...
Okay, well, if we cut open the bags, I can do that.
Okay, a lot of these skeletons are severely emaciated to the point of skeletal.
Gross.
How's that gross? That's what you do to your undead.
Yeah, but there's still running flesh on there.
Yeah. So you raise them. Only one was undead, but
They're only one of the Olsen twins, Nicole.
Only one.
Well, let's just have that one be our
head guy.
there, and he can distract them. I don't really know what this is doing. We've got like all these guys that are ready to go.
okay. So to your right is the dormitories, which I believe you've sealed off.
Anything that isn't totally necessary for where we have to go, except for I think a closet was the plan.
Yeah, you have to go through medical or hydroponics, I think.
Yeah.
And you find your way through medical, so it's just hydroponics that you have to sneak through with its guardian.
We're not sneaking.
Pretty evil laugh, Atris.
Well, we're not sneaking.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're shambling.
We could try lying.
Lying. Tell them we're the repairmen. You think they'll buy
I thought
it?
that's what we were doing
Well-
already. Adina's like, I'm the boss man. You should listen to me.
We could tell them that this burrow has been compromised. We've secured a different burrow. We need to evacuate those.
Start at the biggest lie and work down to the smallest one. The biggest one is everything's fine. Lie down over there in that lava pit. The smallest lie, if none of those work, Adina, is there are intruders in that closet we didn't seal. And then when they go into the closet, we drop the ceiling on the door and don't have to deal with it anymore.
I mean, the wraiths are ghosts. Can't they like go in and lead them in, and then just like we collapse it, and then they're ghosts, so they just come back through?
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Because they're ghosts. Just give them all party hats and tell them to dance in that closet until they come.
It's not a bad idea. Okay, medical. Hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
Okay. How's that?
Adina's at the front.
I suppose I am.
This is you.
Perfect.
This is everything that's been leading towards.
Don't blow it.
And botch.
So yeah, the top level of hydroponics is a series of small labs full of hydroponics tables. Most of them are overgrown with radioactive-looking plants, if they're not utterly dead.
Not really. Just to clarify, that was a joke.
Yeah.
That's Aethys.
Each room has a screen up with a number of data regarding the plants, water cycles and the like. And the center one is a robed entity staring away from you and at the console.
I guess we approach.
What's all this wee shit?
I
Leader of man.
I was standing back here where the fuck machine can't get me.
I can still get you back here. Did that take you a while?
No, it's just like, oh my.
So you approach.
Yep. So, let's see. So, sitting inside, I guess I call the 1,000 loyal troops, so commit effort. And they get a spirit save to resist.
Okay.
Also, bear of the Scarlet Crown you have.
Oh. Yeah.
They resist.
Fucking lord.
Rolls an 18 on the die. Turns, stares at you. This thing is a living bundle of roots and leaves. Occasionally fireflies fly out from a crevice and then crawl back in.
Cool.
Stares at you, stares at the others. Turns to Adina. There's seeds under that table there. If you could get the one marked 38, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. I guess I take it and cautiously hand it over.
There's a row of boxes of seeds under there. They're all like sealed hermetically.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. He takes some of those, rips out some of the dead leaves in one of the hydroponics tables, and drops them in. Then turns on the water sprayer, which pours highly radioactive water all over these. You new at the lab?
Yes, we're new here.
Didn't recognize you. Plants are we appear to have some manner of infestation. A lot of the plants are dying or dead. We had to fall back on our reserves. It's just goes back to looking at the screens, rummaging through those.
Plan B, or do we just let it go?
Let's just walk through. Like if it's just gonna be like peaceful and just sit there, then there's no need to fight it if it's not gonna fight us.
Yeah, but if someone else rings the bell, it will come with us.
Has the doctor returned from the basement yet?
Not that I know of.
It's worrisome. We've never had a delivery take this long.
What do you need for the basement?
No, just I want to make sure she's okay. The baby should be due any time now. Well, that's what I've been told.
I guess we'll check up on her.
That would be appreciated. She gets back to work here.
Okay. I guess let's go, not disturbing this person.
Yeah.
He goes back to staring at the mounds of recently planted seeds.
These are the things that almost killed you guys before?
Not this one.
So, are we bringing all the undead through here?
Yeah.
Just don't knock anything over.
He doesn't seem to register them at all.
All right. This might be easier than we thought.
Notice that in one of the hydroponics table, a body has been laid out. Long dead, but there's mushrooms growing out of it.
That's useful.
Gross.
So yeah, if you pass
It's
through,
pretty good fertilizer.
That's not what they're for.
the rest of botany is quiet, dead quiet. And once you get through, you're back in the hall. Ahead of you is medical, and to the right is the hallway that leads back around to engineering.
Into medical. We'll close the door behind us.
Well, there's one in the corridors, right?
You locked her away in the dorms, though. Or she locked herself away, escaping you.
Okay. So, medical then.
Okay. It's quiet. A lot of the doors appear to be malfunctioning here, going up and down.
I'll like break it open so it stays open
Okay.
instead of being a jerk.
You pass through a surgical room. Someone is still laying on the surgery table, long dead. It appears as though they were, unconscious when all this happened.
Mid-operation.
Yeah.
That's a small blessing.
And you hear the sound of tools and clattering in the next room.
Uh-oh.
Sneaky one. Shit.
We don't have a sneaky one. Otherwise, you'd be stealing all the bells from all the people we pass by.
Oh! Right. Oh well.
What?
That guy still has his bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Doesn't really matter. He's not attacking you yet.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, let's go
Should we try?
cautiously into this next room.
Should we try and talk to this one too? I don't.
Well, we shouldn't
Yeah.
automatically attack. If they're not going to attack us unless we attack, this is way easier than
Well,
we thought it was.
maybe only some of them are corrupted.
Or maybe,
or-
well, that one looked pretty corrupt. It was crazy. Maybe just only some of them went
Some
like,
are in different
violent
states
corrupt.
of corruption.
Yeah.
Not all of them have to be violent.
Okay, so I guess let's check out what's shambling around here.
Okay, in the next room is another surgical room, and there is a woman. Her neck is long and extended by gold rings around her neck. And it's about twice as long as a human neck should be. Her skin is a greenish color, and she appears to be operating on a long dead corpse.
Okay.
She glances up at you immediately and just stares.
1,000 loyal troops.
Just one moment. I have to check their defenses here.
Okay, we're back.
She blinks.
She resisted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, at least you're wearing protective gear. Can I help you? Are you nurses?
We're new stuff here. We're passing by.
New staff. From one of the other barrows, I've heard something about the ones to the north, that they, one of them had erupted. Refugees?
We're checking out, seeing what we can help here. How you guys are in trouble.
Fair enough. She kind of shakes her head. The surgery has been going on for 10 hours. My nurse hasn't come back. Could you hand me the scalpel over there?
Okay.
There's no scalpel on that table. There's nothing on that table. There's tools all over the floor, however. It looks like there was a struggle in here.
I'll just open my hand and there'll be a scalpel and I'll hand it to her.
Thank you.
Sword.
Oh, anything you've ever touched before?
Also, I can do minor miracles related to weapons, so I'll just be like, scalpel. Tiny dagger.
We've got an influx of refugees from the north. A lot of them don't even live in their own barrow.
Hmm.
Oh, come on, blood. Pulse is down. She just cuts into this thing. It looks like it has been cut over and over again. The leathery skin, it has just markings all over it.
Should I raise it?
No.
It can be fun.
Let's just.
Remember what happened with Atreus? It was so good.
She doesn't seem to react to it at first, but purple fire starts to spread along her left hand and slowly spread up her arm. She kind of shakes her head and looks around at you again. I'm sorry, who are you? I haven't seen you around here before.
We're from another burrow. Come here to help.
I see. She starts to cut harder and harder with that scalpel over and over again. I see. You should leave.
We should leave.
I think something's wrong.
Let's go to the next room.
Let's leave.
We will leave.
Why are we not getting murdered, guys?
You know what I forgot to add to the undead list? Fucking shadows.
Shadows?
They're a type of other undead, like wraiths.
Like Peter Pan shadow?
You wish.
Yeah. When you leave that room, you hear things being thrown to the floor and screaming. And she's just flipping out in there again.
Awesome.
All right.
That corpse gets thrown against the wall, against the glass door that you guys went through, and then dragged back, and you hear it hefted onto the table once more.
That was on the fritz.
Awesome.
I thought these things attacked.
Well, I mean, the last one, I think I attacked first.
Yeah, we attacked it.
Because we assumed that it would attack us.
Oh, so you guys are just bad at politics. Got it.
Because there
This
was
is what happens when you
We're
leave
bad
me
at
in
what?
politics.
We're bad at what?
talking to
You
people.
just don't know what politics are. You just don't know that word.
Backhands him.
Alright, when you emerge from the other side, you're at that stairwell that you were at before that leads down into engineering. It seems roughly the same way as you left it. The storage room is open, devoid of suits. Did you grab all the suits or just enough?
Oh, everything. Everything.
That,
I looted that place.
that means the cousins can come down here and loot later. Or they would if the cousins or if those guardians were dead, but
So, are there any weapons in the storage room?
no. This is a safety area.
Ah, okay.
There was radiation medicine and suits.
Good enough.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. In the center room is that knight again,
Oh right, there's a knight in
the
here.
one that's standing vigil over the rapidly flickering sarcophagi. There are at least maybe 50 sarcophagi in here. Most of them have dimmed. A few of them have been torn open. And yeah, this one doesn't seem to respond at first, but he is on fire. That same purple fire was billowing forth.
I guess I smothered the fire with my fire magic.
This doesn't seem to be an actual fire. It seems to be
Manifestation.
a manifestation. Yeah, that's the word for it. An effect.
Interesting.
We should go up to
Um,
one of the tanks that has a real person in it,
Mm-hmm.
but not the one that he's standing there.
He's standing in the center.
Okay, I thought he was looking at a specific one.
Yeah, he's standing vigil over that power crystal
Oh.
that crystal.
that
We're here
you
for
guys
it.
need. Yeah.
But
That's
first
the
we have-
last thing.
First, we have to
Um,
get the people out.
I'm going to use my creation's first light to try seeing past any illusions or seeing shape of shapeshifter to see whether that fire or this person's more than it seems.
Seems to be built into his physical manifestation. Like
Okay.
it's just a part of him.
Oh. Okay, I was hoping that it wasn't something possessing him or what have you.
I think the fire comes when they're angry.
Or going
That's
crazy.
what the last girl
Or going
happened.
crazy or something like that.
They're always crazy. She was operating on a corpse that was dead for like 100 years at least.
Well, she was dysfunctional, but then the fire caught on and then she threw the body against the wall, which is crazy, I suppose.
Both of those things are crazy. One's violent crazy, one's not violent, but they're both crazy. You can't heal someone that's already dead. Like,
That's wrong, actually.
Long dead.
I said you can't, not you can't.
And the difference.
She doesn't even know some words, so I don't know. Half what she's saying, she might not even know what she's saying.
My last character post mentions politics.
Oh my fucking god, dick!
Piece of shit.
So you're just a bitch to me for fun, man.
She's evil, what do you expect?
So,
God damn.
yeah, we should start undoing one of them. No,
Undoing them.
wait. Sorry, but Tansy's just gonna walk up to one and, like, start picking it up.
How-
She's not stopping. Is anyone stopping her?
Atris
How,
will stop you.
how about we start for one that's already open so in case of something goes bad?
Atris will stop you, was what I said.
Okay.
There we go. I think these things have to be disconnected carefully.
Also, the moment you start putting your hand near one, that thing in the center starts to stand up slightly.
Wait, is that it?
Has its back turned to all of you.
Should we talk?
Do we know how to take these out of here?
I'm sure I can keep them stabilized until we get them to there.
Yeah, but how do we remove it from the wall?
Without.
I'm certain that's not that hand motion you made is not the appropriate motion to be making.
Should we tell her that we're from burrow come to rescue those? Transfer those to a safe facility?
I don't think it's gonna care.
I mean, I'm just speaking of the current situation. Do we know how to unplug these?
I can
You're really smart. Just do it.
try and help.
We
you
probably could
or
have
something.
hashed it out with the Fae on
We
top.
didn't do our research,
Some basic.
and Yared's not here.
Oh yeah, we would ask Yared for help. Yared, bestow your wisdom upon us.
You told the cousins you were doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look on the back of the map, there are hastily scribbled instructions.
I'll start reading the instructions.
That's convenient.
Yeah.
Do I understand most of the words?
You speak,
I don't mean the language. I just mean if it's like you need to undo the gasket. It's like,
yeah, there is some technobabble in there about the central gasket, the various tubes by color.
I don't suppose.
I know
it men-
colors.
I don't suppose it mentions how to yank the crystal.
Take the ultraviolet one
No.
out. If you can't see ultraviolet, ask about your
great.
cousin.
Oh great!
All right.
Yank it and run. That's not
I'll take a crack at it. Can't be that hard.
Okay. The moment you start fucking with
I'm gonna go to one that's dim, not one
That's dim?
that has people in it.
Okay. A lot of the dim ones have been ripped open already, and there's a lot of fake corpses just littering the floor here. Old ones.
Yeah, I want to play with the plugs and stuff to make sure we got this down before trying on a live person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a kind of an eruption of steam when you remove the first valve.
really think you should be smoking while you're doing this?
You gonna stop me? I say, smoking over this procedure.
No, I'm not. Proceed.
The gasket is pulled free. Coolant leaks forth.
I take my gloved pinky kind of just put it to my lips a bit.
It tastes bad.
Wow.
I haven't tasted coolant, so I don't know what it tastes like. But I imagine it tastes bad.
Oh,
It's like antifreeze.
it's really kind of bittery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
antifreeze is sweet.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would you know that?
We had a machine shop.
It tastes like arsenic.
fair.
I guess.
everywhere.
I guess you know the taste of arsenic.
Oh, I know the taste of arsenic. Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like that.
That's my favorite shooter.
Oh. Just unscrewing things, not pulling plugs out.
Okay. After you complete all those, little voice from the back kind of pipes up. It's like, life support active.
Haha.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Pod. And I'll just put my arms around and try to bear hug pull it out.
Okay. Yeah, it just moved. It's really, really heavy. But there's no one inside, so...
There's like lights and happy pictures that say it's all okay.
Yeah, the lights that kind of surround the sarcophagi go green.
Ha, that means it's good.
I mean, I'm sure I could use magic to confirm that, but yeah, I'm sure the lights think it's good.
There's no life inside it, so...
Yeah, but I'm sure I can determine whether or not it's a safe
Good
environment.
to know.
No one inside is
I'll
like
buy some
beating
green
you.
paint next time.
What?
Green means you're good. She starts like
Green means okay.
Good child.
I
She
mean
starts
green.
painting herself green. She's like, green means you're good, guys. I can do whatever I want. I'm green. That means I'm good.
Green means okay. I meant okay.
Kevin, in Godbound, is there space? Can I go live on the moon now?
Yes, there is space.
I'm gonna go live on the moon.
It's called
now.
night.
That wizard came from the moon.
There's powers that you live in space.
I have those powers.
Yeah, Aethers can live in space.
I don't need to breathe. I think I can live in. Oh, there's probably radiation.
I'm immune to the vacuum. I'm immune to vacuum, radiation. I don't need to breathe. I'm good.
You'd just be chilly. You'd probably freeze to death.
Yeah, that wouldn't kill me. The cold won't kill me, and I don't need to breathe because of
I
sky.
guess I could freeze to death. Nope, that's an environmental effect. I'd be fine.
Probably get the bends really badly though. Oh, Peter's going today. Sure.
Oh, god damn it, Peter. God. Okay. We're back. I'm gonna go over to a live pod.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing that.
The thing at the center rises up. It's about 8 feet tall.
Oh boy. Alright, this is your time to shine, Peter. Don't fail us.
1,000 loyal troops.
Just be my friend.
Rolls over. It turns to you. This massive knight.
He's just blowing smoke.
I'm still smoking, listeners. Listeners, I'm always smoking.
Slowly pulls its sword from its sheath. and
We're
starts
here
walk
to
over.
evacuate the guy. We're here to evacuate the survivors. There's too much poison in the air.
You know what's amazing? You used 1,000 loyal troops and didn't follow it up with words.
Yeah, that might give you a bonus.
You're killing me, man.
Contextual bonus.
Talk to them. You
pretty
built a
much.
social character.
Pretty much did, yeah. With another burrow, we're here to evacuate the sarcophagi to the safe burrow.
It doesn't even seem to register the words.
God damn it.
It's too late, man.
It's going for the sarcophagi.
Okay.
Like the one I'm behind unplugging.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my thing where I get to. I'm assuming it's gonna attack.
We'll see.
Wait for
It's going
It's
to.
drawing its sword.
Yeah, like
It's trying to wrench open the sarcophagi. With
Okay,
its sword.
yeah. So
okay,
I'm
no, fuck you.
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna attack.
Why is it trying to do that? That's the
Because
opposite
it's
of-
crazy.
It's the opposite of what you want. That's the opposite of what you want. Wanderer, tackle him. I mean, Tansy, tackle him.
Don't talk to me.
Lord,
Don't even look at me.
What did I do to Tansy between sessions so she doesn't like me anymore, guys?
Being mean.
All right, so the storm breaks is what you're talking about, right?
Yes. So I commit effort for the scene.
Okay, I'll put that
So I
in.
get a free bonus round before anyone else acts. Unless he also has it and then stuff. But and I am going to. Can I see a bell anywhere on him?
No,
Okay.
this one doesn't seem to have one actually.
Good. I'm going to loosen the god's teeth.
It's made out of bells. Ding,
So-
ding, ding.
Commit effort. Are you doing
I
this
did,
for me?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I'm also committing effort for the day for loosens god's teeth.
Done.
So just one moment. Let me load up the.
Did you put my...
Also, AC is 3.
Ah, yes, we can see the stuff.
I'm sorry. AC means I get plus that to
Yep.
hit.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
I never remember that part.
You didn't add my undead squad.
So that's plus 10 to hit.
Plus 10 to hit?
Yeah. You have to roll a 10 or
Holy
roll.
shit! Nice. I rolled an 11,
Hit.
so I hit.
Now roll damage.
Now sorry. Because I'm using this tablet. It's like a different thing I have to open to have my character sheet, and then the internet. So it's like back and
Rolling.
forth.
Yeah, there's dice right there. I literally kind of dumped the nut right here.
Do you want me to roll 1d12 plus 4?
Yes.
All right, rolling now. 9.
9.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's 9 straight.
Yeah.
Right?
Straight bait.
And that's your first attack.
Yeah, then we all get to go.
Okay, so you hit it. That armor shatters underneath your punch, and underneath just seems to be flesh. Like not like a person's flesh, just flesh.
Gross.
Like something is filling out this armor.
Yeah, someone poured flesh into a can.
Yeah.
Like a big daddy.
That's not how they work. They're sewn in.
Yeah, but they're steam sealed, so they actually kind of expand into it.
Yeah, they put like a green jelly or something in the suit. So yeah, eventually, yeah.
Your fucking mom
What?
sewed to the bed.
Oh my god. You have to click off the track. Oh my god, did that just work?
Perfect.
That just worked.
So
Okay, this
we get a turn now.
Okay, well, let's just have all my race and undead attack it and see where we stand after that.
Nicole, you want to punch
Also,
it
you can
again?
put my undead in.
Yes, I definitely want to punch it again.
Well, before we spend more effort.
No, without God Steve, just punch it.
Oh yeah, you could just try and punch it.
How much HP does it have?
God damn it.
You can
It
probably
only has 3 left?
you can
Yes.
probably
Oh.
just kill it if you attack it.
Okay, I'm just going to normal attack it then. So that's another
It rings a
Roll
bell.
d20.
1d20.
Fucking
Have to roll.
lord.
A silver one and a black one. Or a gray one.
No,
Yeah,
Okay.
she missed.
I missed.
Okay, now my undead.
I'll take
With a
a
race.
swing at it. I will attempt.
I mean, I can also do
Plus 6 to hit.
lightning.
So plus 9.
That's a d6.
Oh, doesn't your lightning always...
I rolled a 3 and miss.
So it hits everything, but it can only do like up to 2 damage or something
Miss.
like that.
Still though.
Which king?
Which king? Roll
Punch
a hit.
it.
Or do something. Lightning, murder,
Lightning.
Which always hit.
It does
0 damage.
0 damage.
Okay, so it's the Wraith's time to shine.
The Wraiths. Just we're all
The Wraiths with their Thocko of 15.
Plus 5 to hit, plus 3 AC, so plus 8.
So
Yes, I will do
You just
the-
want to roll that?
Yeah,
for
I'm
me
just
with
gonna
a
do it
roller.
right
Yeah.
Miss.
You seriously?
Hit.
Yay!
For 1d6.
1.
Oh,
1
I-
damage.
He was...
No, it's fine. 1.
1 it is.
Undead squad.
Oh yeah, and then like the handful of dead dudes.
Jesus Christ, how are we this bad at this? Alright, the small undead horde gets plus 1 to hit.
It's better than nothing.
It needs to get a 16, unless they do blood like water.
I think didn't you say like all undead mobs have that?
Yeah, unless do you want them to use blood like water?
I mean, why not? Is there a down? Oh yeah, they take a hit next round or something. But
They're
Yeah.
if they pass, then there might not be one. So just glob them. Just horde tactic. They all attack at once.
A bunch of undead fucking swarming for 1d8 damage.
Do you want to roll or should I?
Okay, I'm
I've
just
got it
gonna
right here.
roll.
I've got it right here.
Alright, you can roll.
Oh my god, I should have fucking rolled.
Very good. So, 2, which means 1 damage.
So it has 1 hit point up there.
2.
So fucking close.
If you only had Frey die.
No, because didn't one of the things attack?
Yeah, so
you
now it's down to
damaged?
1.
No, it's down to 1.
With all of our strength.
We're so fucking close.
To be fair, I hit like a motherfucker.
To
I
be
mean, if
fair-
you really wanted, you can miracle up.
Wait. The Wraith does level damage, so it doesn't lose another hit point or something?
I mean, presumably the hit point it lost was the level it lost.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is its damage.
Or it's an automatic 1 damage, like from the level drain. Is this thing level drainable?
Shrugs.
I know.
Like, seriously, what?
I mean, it's an automaton, so that sounds like a no.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a soul that can be shredded off.
I'm trying.
Isn't it some soul material thingy?
I mean, if it doesn't have a soul that can be shredded, then it's like trying to level drain a golem, or golem even. Not golem. Smeagol.
Okay. So, stumbles back under this onslaught
It's just like, oh god.
and activates Contempt of Distance.
No.
Wait, it's just a constant. Never mind. So it just flickering advances, basically, back to the central crystal, hovers a hand over it, raises the sword up, and lets out this burst of pure energy.
Okay.
Can I miracle something with
Yeah,
alacrity?
don't let it damage the core. Don't let it damage the core.
Can I miracle
Did
something?
you already faster than thought?
No, storm breaks.
Is that a
No,
smite?
I have a.
There are 2 powers that give her extra actions. She used one, and she's going to use the
Are
other
they
one.
both a smite?
No, they're not. That power is just a constant power that a Glacier Godbound can do to go twice.
Okay.
I think they both cost effort, don't they?
Oh, they cost effort. Which you have none of in the early levels.
So sorry, I don't even know what I would use. How I would do
Faster
this.
than thought?
Your strategy was faster than thought.
Yeah. Do you have it? If not, you'll have to miracle.
No, I can miracle.
Yeah. You get the Killer Queen this schnaz. Let's move that word out.
Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
All right, we're back. So, we learned a couple things doing a quick read. One, you can use miracles whenever you want as an instant action, as long as it's not like a weapon, offensive power, or trying to dispel someone else's turn. So, that means faster than thought, which is a smite that gives you an extra turn, can just be used as a miracle. But something like a smite, like for damage, or like, setting a bunch of shit on fire or dispelling whatever, that's a turn. You have to eat up your turn on that. So you, in fact, can miracle faster than thought as an instant action for effort for the day. Oh, 1 second, you want me to pause?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, back. So you're going to miracle faster than thought?
Fuck yes. Now the thing is that I'm not really sure what I should do.
Punch it.
Just kill it? Okay,
Yeah, you tell
because my impulse was to grab the thing before I could blast it, which would kill everything. So
Listeners can't see us all with our mouths open, shaking our heads in slow motion at Nicole.
so yes, I will instead attack this guy. That sounds like a better idea.
Loses the god's teeth if it misses automatically hits.
Okay,
But then she'll be spending her very last effort.
that is my last effort. Yes, that would be my last effort.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you have 2. Yeah, you have 2 right now. You're fine.
I spent 1 and then 1 and then
1, which means you have 2 left over.
a day and then this one. So yeah, this would be like I'll have 1 left after this.
Yes.
Then. Okay. So 1d20 and I have to hit at least 10.
Yeah.
I did not, but I still get to roll down. Oh yeah, I still got to do damage last time and I didn't.
No, you did lose the god's teeth first time, but not the second time.
Oh, right.
But now that you did it again, then you get to
So
do
that is 1d12. What do d12s look like?
with pentagons.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
Okay.
Wait, unless that's a 10. I think that's a 12.
It's a 12.
Look for 11. That's how you know.
Okay, 1d12 plus 4.
We have definitely played dice games before.
Well,
So
it's
2
at
damage.
least more than 1, so that's good.
2 damage.
But what's it? Plus
He rolled
4.
a 2.
Yes.
So it's
2 plus 4, 6. 6 is 2.
Oh wait, I failed the thing. Yes.
That's right.
Sorry.
So you did 2 damage.
Yes. Oh my god.
Surprising no one, Peter was right.
So yeah, you smash into it, it goes flying across the room, smashes into one of those empty sarcophagi, and crumples into a heap. It then starts to flicker and fades from view.
I did it!
You did do it.
Good job, Tansy.
Good job, Tansy.
Good job, Pansy.
Good job, Tansy.
Okay, you're pushing it.
You're pushing it.
Now fight my undead.
So yeah, I will.
Fight man.
Have you been unplugging shit? No, you attacked.
So I'm going to go back to unplugging that one sarcophagi.
I'm going to supervise.
Okay.
I'm going to examine the corpse, I suppose.
It's gone.
Yeah, he just said it faded from view.
Oh.
We should really strong, but how heavy are these?
Very, very heavy.
Okay, because I have like strength 19.
Yeah, they'd be fine for you then.
Can I carry 2?
Do they have wheels?
I wouldn't suggest carrying them on their side. They kind of have to be
Even?
like when you unplug them fully, they move out like this.
Okay, I was
so
planning
they're
like carrying them
back.
over my shoulder, but I
That'd
don't
be bad
know.
for the people inside who
That's
are hooked up
you're
to
gonna fuck them, okay?
things. You don't want to jostle that. Yes.
Do they have some trolleys around here?
Yeah. Yeah. There's one.
Perfect.
So we have to take one all the way over to the exit.
Yeah.
You guys do that one of them, and I'll just carry one of them very carefully.
Yep.
Shouldn't we just bring one just in case war were declared?
Oh
we
no, because then we have to go back and forth so many times where war
Yeah,
can be
but for the
declared war many
for the
times.
first time,
I'm sure my
to make sure there's no hazards.
Oh.
dad could carry one. Too.
Well,
So we're not all tied up carrying it.
no. The elevator it has space enough for 2 of them, so we should be maximizing the elevator, right? Because that's the bottleneck.
All right, whatever, sure.
Okay. So we take 2.
Okay.
And we head on gently back towards the entrance.
All right. So do you all go?
Yes.
Okay. So you carry it back to the elevator.
Wait. What do you mean to be all good? Should one of us stay here?
What for?
I'm just asking. Do you all go?
I mean,
or do
wait.
you stay?
I want to specify something. That sentinel we just destroyed, it faded away. How?
It just flickered out. Like I don't know.
Like it was a hologram.
Hologram.
Like it was a hologram the whole time.
Optical illusion.
That's what
That's
it
basically
is.
what they are.
Really?
Yeah.
They were people.
Like they are, but they're also basically holograms.
How do we concepts?
So will it refresh if we all leave the room?
I don't fucking know. I think not because we killed it.
I'm gonna hang out at the bottom of the elevator while you guys load the 2 pods in,
Okay.
so nothing bad could possibly happen.
Loading it in, loading it in. This would be faster if someone still was unplugging stuff while we were doing this. Oh no, it doesn't matter because the elevator takes forever. So we'll just go unplug it and then we'll have ones here by the time it gets down. Okay.
Can we ferry the pods to the elevator unmolested?
The first 2.
There we go. There it is.
When you head back for the next one, that nurse, the doctor, is standing in that room.
In the pod room?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking lord.
Examining where that first one was taken out.
Is everyone here or is it just me and like Tansy?
I don't know. Is it
He
everyone?
was supposed to stay at the elevator.
The first time I
Okay.
came with you guys. This time.
Well, the question is, are those pods self-sustaining for now? Can they...
Oh yeah, if I need to stay with the pods, then to keep them running.
Do
but-
we need to stay with the pods that we unhook?
Well, I mean, we should.
Alright. Are you just putting them in the elevator and sending them up? Because you don't need to go up with those then.
Ah.
I guess. Yeah. Can they?
Will they be?
Can they move it?
Yeah, the people
the people up top can move them?
move it. Yeah.
All right, and
yeah.
they're self-supported, so they're fine.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just send it up and go back.
Okay.
So we are all together.
What's up?
Nurse McQuack is here.
Yeah.
Quick.
She's talking to no one in particular. Like there's someone there. She's like, "This is a unscheduled move. I wasn't aware there was a breeding appointment. Is this? Do we have something to worry about? I haven't heard alarms. There are alarms blaring everywhere.
Didn't you get the memo? Went out last week.
You speak up.
Yeah.
Oh, so she is still on fire. The other one.
Just gonna ignore
Ooh,
that.
somebody this
No.
room's pretty on fire.
She kind of squints at you. She's like, You missed your appointment."
Did I?
Yeah, she kind of pats through her pockets and pulls out a scalpel.
Had
Yeah.
to give her the fucking scalpel, didn't she?
You gotta call it.
Who it was?
Oh yeah, because the scalpel's going to be the thing that damages the Witch King. He would have been fucking immune
Yes.
to all of the blows of this nurse if it wasn't for that scalpel.
I mean, it's a magical weapon made
don't
by
know
the
that.
finest crafter around.
Maybe she's gonna try and poison me. Otherwise,
Stomach ulcer. Right. We'll take care of that.
rude.
Pretty sure you don't need a scalpel to take care of a stomach ulcer.
No,
I put my hand.
Did you say that?
No, Tansy doesn't fucking. Tansy wouldn't know that.
I'll. Do we have nothing to do? Do we have nothing on this? Because I have a plan.
You can just let her do it.
I mean,
I was gonna let her do it. I was gonna be like, oh, I think I have a tumor, nurse.
I mean, well, first of all, I have like extreme medical knowledge, so I know that this is wrong.
You know what? I'll step in front of the Witch King. It's like,
I have health magic. She can really cut me open if you really want somebody to get cut open. Okay, go ahead. No, you get cut open.
you need to be here to make sure nothing fucky goes on.
You're gonna let her cut you open.
Okay, so I'll go up to the nurse.
Okay.
Like, I'm really sick.
She kind of snaps out of this weird trance she's in. Oh, is it you? You're the
Yeah,
one.
okay. I'm just going to go through a list of problems I've been having. So I've had a palsy in my right hand ever since I touched a dark god by mistake. I have this handprint on my arm when a mummy grabbed me. My chest
Mummy
cavities.
rot, yes.
Yeah, mummy rot. I had that. A Grim Reaper once tried to take my soul, and like I'll open up my shirt and be like, and all my skin flaked off around my rib cages, and it hasn't healed back right. A scarab crawled into me, and I had to burn it with a torch. I was bit by 15 black adders on my calf here, and that's where it all got septic. I fell off a cliff. I had a stalactite through my stomach. I drank some weird pond water, and it started to grow moss inside of me that was helping to make my skin knit back together. I was blinded a few times. One of my eyes broke in its socket. I have a bunch of problems. Could you help me?
Lord.
She looks sympathetic and sorry for you. Reaches up and puts a hand on your shoulder and activates Plaguebringer to give you mummy rot.
That makes sense. This makes a lot of
roll
sense.
hardiness.
Makes a lot of sense.
Wait,
Can you cure
time to
magic?
put it
Yeah,
down.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I can cure all that. I'm also immune to all that, so that would have been funny.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll a hardiness save, is it?
I'm gonna start unplugging one of them while she's doing this.
Oh, this is fine. I'll walk this off. I've walked this off before
I'm
so
definitely
many
going to
times.
supervise Tansy on the unplugging.
I rolled a 19.
Unplug it.
Oh, nice.
Well, then I will.
Yeah, let's go back to the surgery lab. There's like a bunch of rocks still in my stomach. You can probably cut those out.
Okay. She's just gonna start stabbing you in the stomach.
Like right now?
Yes.
Like in front of people?
Yeah, so that's initiative.
Oh.
Stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab.
It's like her programming was going, and it's like, oh no.
Oh wait, buddy. Can you raise the dead for Godbound?
No.
No.
Okay, I was just like, it doesn't matter. He'll just. Oh fuck.
I can heal wounds.
Pretty sure we could take on Nurse Ratchet here.
It's like, oh, you poor dear, I'll just put you out of your misery.
Okay, well that went the opposite of the way I thought. I thought I could just trick her into going to the lab and we'd play doctor.
Well, then you should have taken her
She's
to the
not
doctor
undead.
first.
She's just
Yeah.
running on basic programming here, and it's like, oh, okay. Well,
Let's put an X on you.
the charade's
and-
over. It's murder time.
Okay, alright, well you said roll initiative, so let's all attack.
Yes.
Everyone start stabbing.
Miss.
Don't fucking wait because of me. What's your AC?
It
3.
is 3.
It's 3. It's good to know. Good to know. AC 3. Very good. All right, so that means I got +9 to hit. And I rolled an 11 and got a 20.
Nice.
Perfect.
Murder.
Sorry, what's her whatever?
3.
3.
I think you need about 10 to hit her.
I don't...
Okay, she takes 4.
Okay.
Hi.
Wow.
I give an effort to shattering hand. I'm not an idiot.
Which gang? What did you roll?
I shoot lightning.
I shoot lightning.
It hits. It does no damage.
I also, yeah, I totally did miss.
Okay.
It's okay. It's all right. I can just.
I only got 17.
Something fucked happened with...
All right. Let me pause.
Battle sheet?
All right, we're back. So people did damage to things.
You did damage to things.
I did 4 damage. I'm a good.
Yeah, that's all.
You people can't hit.
No.
Oh my god. All right. What did she do to me?
Okay, well, you don't seem to be...
Oh, I didn't hit her with a sword, by the way. I punched her.
You just punched her in the face?
Just right in the face.
So yeah, she staggers back, crawls her way over to that crystal,
What? No!
places her hands on it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do I have to do the thing again?
You don't
Can't.
have the power to do the thing. What
Yeah,
does she
I
do?
can.
What's her fucking secret?
Wait, did my race
Maybe
did an
smite.
attack yet, guys?
This is just an area attack.
My race didn't attack yet.
Oh,
Well,
then
then roll
attack
for
is-
them.
All right,
You're the-
Wraith
You
time.
got the dice roll. I don't even have the dice roll open.
Wraith
I don't
time.
have
Miss. Miss. Miss.
What the actual fuck?
How about your undead squad?
Yeah.
Blood like water.
That
Perfect.
twice in a row.
Roll damage.
Oh, they can do that all day, every day. They're undead.
What do you mean I don't have the power though?
You've got 1 effort left.
You really want to save that effort
You
in
need
case.
2 effort to do it.
Well, do the wombo combo.
All right, roll a d8. Roll a d8.
That's an 8.
No damage from the whatevers.
Okay.
Seriously?
The Jack Skells.
Hey.
She does 4 damage.
To
Everything.
every
This is an area attack.
thing or every one.
Everyone.
Okay.
Does it damage the
Yeah.
crystal?
When you say everything, I'm thinking like the pods are
she's just drawing
exploding.
energy from it.
Okay, see, I thought she was trying to kill it, and I was like, oh no! But if she's just drawing energy from it, that sucks.
Yeah,
but
this
whatever.
includes the Wraiths and the Undead Squad as well. 4 damage.
What's it?
Okay, well that means they're all down
Can I
to.
do?
And not the sleeping people.
Can I do
Do what?
Purity of Brilliant Law to offensively dispel that Sun Miracle?
It's not.
All right, well, let's pause.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. So Purity Brilliant Law won't shut down this because it's just them attacking in a flavorful way.
Everybody take 4.
Yeah, that's what happened. Your wraiths are not doing well with those 3
What's
dimensions.
your,
You should tell them to run. What's my what?
Hit points.
Oh, my hit points? I'm at like 16.
They really let me down. They're gonna get a stern talking to
I
later.
thought you were going to say
honey.
spanking.
No, they're not. She activates that again. She gets 2 around.
No.
Isn't it like a smite action?
No.
No, it's just an attack.
Okay.
Well, you had wraiths.
She does 3 damage with this one. So again, she lets out a pulse.
Man, they're dead. What a waste of fucking Dominion.
I think it's time to do smites,
Should've done.
guys.
I mean, I'm just going to keep attacking with a sword.
So yeah, she slowly climbs back to her feet.
You killed all the wraiths? Good.
Killed what now?
I'm not a fan of ghosts.
You're a bad doctor.
Wait, if it's a physical move, it shouldn't even hurt them. Unless they have a...
No, it's a magic thing. That's like magic destruction.
Magic attack.
Yeah, it is. Look at the description of it.
It's not important.
It isn't.
It don't matter.
The picture of the wraith looks like it's like
A boo. Okay, stabbing time.
Okay.
Atris, go stab now.
yay.
Roll damage.
So I'm waiting.
I rolled a 1.
Oh.
I miss.
Tansy.
You want to roll a d12 and add 4.
The one with pentagons.
Right there. Go for it, Nicole.
D12 plus 4.
10. 4 damage.
Perfect.
Wow.
We're going to tag team the shit out of this doctor.
Which game? Would you like to smite?
I don't think I have a smite.
You can just miracle
Miracle
smite.
Okay.
3d8.
I mean, if I were you, Witch King, and I'm not, I would miracle, I don't know, Boreal Spike.
That one was pretty good, isn't that?
Doesn't that require vegetation being here?
What? It's an ice dagger.
Yeah, it says boreal. Isn't that like a kind of forest?
Boreal. Boreal. It's like an Arctic desert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spike.
Arctic.
Boreal Spike.
Arctic forest.
Is that
Space.
what boreal forest means? Because boreal forests are a thing.
Yes, they're forced in the cold. The true. Anyway, it's commit effort for the day for you, whatever king, and every chosen target in 200 feet takes your level in damage.
Whatever king. That's
Your
more
level in
s-
damage. 3 damage.
That's
3
more,
straight damage.
That's more syllables.
You want to do 3 damage?
Yes.
Alright.
I want to do 3 damage. Fuck.
Effort for the day.
10 damage. That's awesome.
Whatever, king.
Oh, is there bells anywhere on her?
Yeah, she has one.
Oh, fucking lord.
Okay,
This one is a like one of those bells you have at the counter, though.
Ah.
Yeah. It's just hanging from her.
Did it freeze from the Boreal Spike?
So, on that squad, maybe they'll.
Oh wait, how
ping-
much damage do they do? Or with the
She
blue?
just took 7 damage this turn.
Oh. Okay.
I think she has 1 left or something.
Alright, Undead Mob, roll a d8. They're gonna blood like water.
Come on, roll damage.
Come
Kill
on,
it.
Anthony. I can't see.
2.
It's not
Yes,
good.
you killed it.
1 damage.
Yeah, she collapses to her knees and then fades away.
How did they survive?
Can I do something?
Sure.
When she collapses to her knees, can I swing my foot back and kick her in the head so hard her head disappears?
Okay, yeah.
I just did a full, like, jackboot kick.
How do Wraiths only have 5 hit points?
5 hit dice. That usually means they have, like, 30 hit points.
But we're better than people
Then how did they die?
because they suck.
Because they only have 5 technical hit points in Godbound.
You just said they have like...
Yeah, in normal D&D, we would be dead. They would have killed us and taken over the world.
Because remember, these things we're fighting are also worthy foes.
These are things like an 18th level D&D character would struggle with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but and everything we're fighting is better than that because we're better than that because we're God. Gods!
Gods!
So yeah, her headless
Fucking
body falls
5
back and then
hit
fades
points.
away.
So pathetic.
Good.
I'm gonna continue unplugging that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess when we'll be leaving, maybe you should weld this place shut so the next one doesn't get in,
That's a really good idea.
and then we can unweld it when you come back.
We should have, done that to begin with. How many
Just
doors
slap
are
you
there?
on the back. All right, get to it.
How many doors are there in this room?
Just the one big set of doors.
That's good enough.
I wonder
Wait.
if they're, being summoned here.
Can the undead just bring the pod? Like, can the undead do one pod and Tansy do another?
Sure.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
I mean, there's like 5 undead left, so yeah, I assume they can.
Here's what we're gonna do.
On the trolley.
Adina's gonna weld the door shut from the inside, and I'm gonna stand in front of the crystal, on guard.
Okay.
And then, just to make sure we don't get caught by surprise, after the door's welded and the crystal's safe, we're gonna stand back to back holding knives, watching every exit.
That one.
Every exit. Back to back holding knives.
Okay.
And then, wait, no, what you should be doing instead of back-to-back holding knives is unplugging another plug, so that by the time I get back here, it's already unplugged, so I can just take it again.
And that's assuming that nothing bad's gonna happen, which it might certainly will.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying.
So, something bad's happened every time we've tried this, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not get penis-y.
Okay. I guess I can take the time
That
to
happens.
heal some of us.
Oh, good. Heal me.
Okay.
Heal me, 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 heal me.
Sure.
Heal me. Here, I'm gonna pause.
Hey,
We're back. Heal me.
2.
Yes.
And myself. 2.
I'm at 75% of my maximum capacity.
Which
for
would you
murder?
like some healing?
No, they're going. They're
Ah.
going. They're fucking doing a delivery. It's you and me. We're banging out.
I thought it was like Tansy and the Undead Squad, not the Witch King.
No, man.
Okay.
Well, there's 4 of us.
Okay.
Equal teams. He has to micromanage the undead.
Okay. Good enough.
Okay, while you're just sitting there in that central room, a speaker squeaks to life.
Oh, man.
Is anyone there?
What should we do?
I guess I look for some intercom, some I don't know,
Yeah.
phone-like apparatus.
Yeah, there's an intercom on the wall. Oh, is that... Hello?
Hi, everything is fine. Don't worry.
Are you kidding me?
Well, what's going on?
Are you kidding me? Are you a member of the Barrow? Are you a rescue team?
We're a rescue team.
Everything's fine.
Okay, that's all I need to hear. We're in a medical bunker beneath the common area. This area's been sealed down for 5 years now.
Holy shit!
Wait. You people aren't the Guardians? You're actual people?
Yes.
Oh, man. Wow. We were trying to bluff our way past the Guardians, we thought.
Oh, that explains it.
We've been killing them. They're so rough.
We've noticed that a few of the you're unplugging the pods?
Yeah, we're evacuating the people in the pods, and we're going to pull the crystal.
Please don't pull the crystal until you find us.
Well, obviously, we're going to do that now.
Okay.
We'll save you.
If you pull that, this whole area is going to get flooded with radiation. We have children down here.
Okay. How many of them are you?
There's 5 of us down here and a subject.
A subject? That's vague. What do you mean?
We are attempting to do modifications, gene modding.
Okay, so there's 6 of you.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll have to bring down radiation suits and get you guys into them to get you to escort you out.
Can you bring a sarcophagi down?
Yeah.
Is there one open?
No, yeah, we could do that. There's plenty open here.
I'm afraid so. We have no airlock down here, unfortunately. Is there a way you can create a... Oh, we have inflatables. We have inflatables in the engineering. There should be a closet in that central room.
Is that the room I looted?
No, there's another kind of closet in this area.
All right, is it nearby? Can I go check it?
Yep.
I'll go check.
Okay. Yeah, there's inflatables for, like, blocking off
Okay.
creating a temporary airlock, basically.
I'll come back. Yeah, they're there.
Oh, thank goodness. You set that one up. Again, we're beneath the common area.
Common area. Adina, is the common area where the fox one escaped off to?
Well, wasn't it?
We put a hole in the
Corridors?
floor and it ran off down there. That was like a cafeteria.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to use my sun sight to start looking out through the walls and try to figure things out.
Good plan.
You have okay, sunsight lets you see through everything?
Unless it's a magical barrier.
Huh. Yeah, you can see them. You can see 2 energy sources walking around in the common area.
Huh.
There is a hidden elevator in the... it should be in the library.
Okay.
And there's an elevator that will take you down to the lab. Yes, if you bring a sarcophagi, we can get the subject out. We haven't had the proper medical facilities to revive her.
I will find a coffin that has someone inside that's dead, that's intact, and I will disconnect it.
Okay.
Okay, well, we need to get... Alright, what do we need for this then? We need the suits.
5 radiation suits, 1 sarcophagus.
So we need to go in, find them, get them into the suits, put the person in the sarcophagi, then we have to get them out and not run into 2 guardians.
Yes. Or we clear the guardians.
Oh, interesting. Do you have one of their bells? You said you destroyed them, yes?
Yeah, we have one of their bells.
Okay, could you ring that? Oh, shoot. Seal off the door. Make it as airtight as possible in the room you're in. And ring the bell into the intercom.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
We can transfer it to another intercom nearby. Distract them long enough for...
Alright, we have to wait for the others to come back and get our plan together, and we have to get the supplies and the suits and the inflatables. And then we'll contact you.
Very well.
We're gonna get you through this.
Thank you.
Alright, should we pull the pods first and then go for them?
I think so.
Can you stay there like another few hours?
We've been here for 5 years. We have enough to get by. We have food
Alright,
dispensers.
we're gonna pull the pods from here, get that out of the way, and then start on the Guardians and get to you guys.
Very well.
And then after we get you guys out, we can pull the crystal and fill this place full of molten lead.
Creator's blessing to you. Thank you.
Alright, we'll wait for you guys to come back.
I will come back.
As well the Witch King.
Yeah.
Guys, there are survivors in here.
I know, that's why we're getting the things.
No, there's actual people holed up in a bunker under here.
What? How come they're not dead?
There's a backup bunker that they're in that has supplies.
Is it a trap?
No, I've saw
I don't
them.
think so. No.
Okay.
Plan right now, we get all the pods out of here, and then we bring back those suits. There's 5 of them that have to go into suits, 1 have to go into this pod, and then we're going to distract the Guardians and try to get them out.
I really don't get why we don't do it the easier way,
Which is...
which is making them all little, and then we can just put them in my hands, and I can take all of them at once without having to worry about them falling down or being stupid.
Okay, let's do that then. The one that's knocked out, though, is in critical condition, so they have to go into a pod either way.
Okay.
But we'll do that after the pods.
Yeah, okay. I'll unplug more of them.
Okay, yeah, the 12 that are here unplug easily.
We're good. We're no longer attacked. Like,
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right, we will send up the pods then. And we'll bring down...
Suits.
I guess we don't need suits. Yeah, if Tansy's going to make them into, like, mice and put them into, like, her suit, we're good to go.
Okay.
All we need to do is get a pod in there and a pod out of there.
Okay, I suppose that will be good enough.
We'll buzz them on the intercom. We got the bell. We'll tell them to send them somewhere else.
Okay, one moment. We hear several of the intercoms kind of light up and flicker away, and then you hear a bell ringing on the other side of the complex.
That's a good one. That's a good idea. Oh man, you have Sky. We probably could have done this ourselves because you have a way to like manipulate sound and shit.
Probably didn't even need the
Voice
bell.
throwing.
We could have just made it up.
Oh, we wouldn't even know what it sounds like to their ears.
Yeah, fair enough.
Tracking. There seems to be an obstruction with the doors in the common area. Has it been locked down?
Oh yeah, we did that.
Oh, okay. Are you able to undo that? We can't open it remotely.
Yes.
Yeah, I could go ahead and do that.
Are you sure? I mean,
You're strong, but I haven't exerted myself as much.
okay, but I mean, I can just punch through a door.
So can I. We can both do that.
I can just unmelt it.
Okay.
If you get jumped by two guardians, you'll get super fucked by them because you're low on effort. I was trying to communicate to that with you in-game without using mechanics.
AoE smite.
Fuck! Alright, I'll head to the common area.
Okay. It's a lot of dorm rooms and the like. Very lived-in looking before everyone died.
Right, and one of the doors, did we weld that shut?
I think so.
Or was it just collapsed? I don't
I
remember
assume you
anymore.
welded it, so...
I don't remember anymore.
Well, I think the guy that went through some door and then I destroyed the console.
Alright, shattering hand, sword in. I'll slip open the welding seal. And, do we need to open any other door for them to travel through?
No, they go around the other way, because it's a circle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'll just come back.
Okay, the common area is largely untouched. It's just people dead in their beds, a lot of personal belongings about. And yeah, in the room that they led you to, the library, there's a lot of books and shelves. And collapsed against one shelf that is standing predominantly amongst the others is a dead ancient fae. It looks much more majestic than the others, a bit bigger.
Weird.
Elven. It's holding a weapon, a sword.
Okay.
None of you know anything about fae
Not even a
technology.
No.
This would be known as a tulpa glaive. But yeah, they were holding that. It looks like they were trying to... They and a medical official were trying to hold off one of these things. And were torn apart.
I'll just put that on my back.
But yeah, this seems to be the bookshelf that leads...
Alright, well I guess we'll get everyone here.
Okay.
Like, because we gotta bring the pod through.
Yeah. So you all join up in that room?
Yep.
Huh, if Yared was here, he'd love all these books. It's a shame this will be filled with molten lead.
Well, radiation.
Just my hand. It'll be a shame.
Well, I guess I quickly glance at the books when there's something interesting. Like on the technology, perhaps.
Yeah, you do...
Manuals.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
you do looty stuff. Tansy and I will get the elevator.
Okay. You should get like all the books.
I guess I can put them in a compact, burnt form and then deal with them later.
That does just work.
I was like,
just
like,
works.
wait, no. I was like, oh, right.
You just put all the ashes into a big bag.
Yeah.
A garbage bag.
He'll sort himself
body
out when
bag.
you unburn it, I guess.
Yeah, I will.
That's so fucked up.
That's super useful.
Yes.
And we can do the same with people.
We could.
Like,
And then-
not fire way. I
No,
mean,
we could burn them, put them into the box, take them out, unburn them, resurrect them, and done.
it's like, oh, I'm not a smoker, but suddenly I'm really craving some nicotine. Someone else on the other side of town's like, my smoking habit's cured. But I meant like
God.
we can put them into little mice. Like we have ways to like compact loot places and people.
People. It's like, man, we need to get these 1,000 corpses over there. How we
Oh,
gonna
no.
do it?
Just put them in the pile.
I'm thinking of that Chris Farley movie with the Beverly Hills Ninja where he kicks over the ash urns and mixes them all up. He's like, oh no, what did I do? I'm Chris Farley. I'm so fat and stupid.
All right.
So elevator.
Okay, yeah, this bookcase, you just kind of, if you grab it and push it downward, it clicks into place and slides up.
Oh.
And yeah, there is a older-looking elevator inside, just metal grating and the like.
Where did they want us to set up this thing?
Probably by the elevator.
Downstairs.
Or downstairs.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll get in, and can we load the pod in?
Yeah, it's big enough for one
Okay.
of those.
All right,
Just
yeah.
one though.
We'll all get in.
It's kind of cramped with the 4 of you as well.
Not those undead though.
No,
They'll
they
wait in
can't
the
come
library.
So yeah, the elevator lowers down to another floor, and there's just a long, sterile-looking hallway, plastic sheets along the sides. The ground around them is kind of rough-hewn.
All right. I don't know how to set this stuff up. Are there instructions with pictures?
Yeah. There's instructions for how to.
Tansy and I can suss this out.
Yeah, if you pull it up, it just slowly inflates and fills up the hallway, and it's just some doors that you can pull open and closed. Yeah, there's a fan. There's a fan on the inside, like it's a weird little room basically with 2.
It's like a bounce castle.
Yeah, kind of.
But like an airlock room.
Yeah. They're the real mines.
So yeah, an intercom on the wall kind of lights up. It's like we're just monitoring for radiation. If you all step inside the airlock.
Okay.
I'll step into it, but I'm wary that this is a trap and they're gonna gas us.
Okay. Air pressure changes. Keep all you on the inside. There's really no way to clean off the radiation on you, but yeah, after a few moments.
Well, isn't radiation just like fallout? Couldn't you just scorch it off of us with fire?
Well,
That would fuck our suit.
Oh shit! Right, don't do that.
And don't do it in an airlock.
some does have.
Oh my god.
Well,
Atris, no.
some does have purity as its purview, so maybe.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the intercom picks up again. It's like, okay, you seem to be fine. One moment, and the doors swing open into a dark, barely lit room.
Hello.
A man resembling a turtle kind of walks out, a very wizened-looking turtle. He has a heavy shell.
Picturing that dumb movie.
Yeah.
Master of Disguise? Don't. Stop.
Why would you do that, Nicole? You've ruined it. The night's over.
You ruined the night. Alright.
Yeah, there's one of those wizened women with a doctor's robe on, and there are 3 children.
Okay, slight change of plans.
Oh.
Tansy here is going to turn you
Hi.
into field mice and put you inside her suit. And then we're going to load that person into the pod.
I'm gonna kneel down to the kids. That way you guys will be safe so you don't have to worry about getting hurt on the way out.
Have you been eating the tainted food upstairs?
We're magic.
That's an explanation. Okay.
We're magic.
All right.
I guess we should do introductions, and I'll look to the Witch King and Adina.
I am the Witch King of Ancalia. Pleased to meet you.
Adina Kelly, Yantirar of the Smala.
I'm Atris.
I'm Tansy.
We're foreigners.
I was expecting our kind instead.
Oh, yeah.
They're up top, but they couldn't deal with the poison air, so we came down here.
Yeah, we're saving everyone we can, then taking that crystal and giving it to another burrow that needs it.
Because
Yeah, we're gonna plug these pods into there so that everyone gets to live.
everybody gets life,
Fair enough.
including you.
So is it like not poison down here?
No, this room is fine.
Okay.
All right, once we take our helmets. Oh, I'm not wearing anything. I'm just in clothes.
Yeah, this is why it's so weird. It's like, oh, you're not dead.
We're magic.
That's enough of an explanation.
Do I need this suit?
Yes, you desperately, desperately do.
Oh, I thought I was immune to it.
Alright, so
Put the man into the
it might be a little
sarcophagi.
weird, but it's not gonna hurt.
Well, let's do the sarcophagus first.
Oh yeah, let's show us this, all of
Show
this.
me the money.
Okay, the room you're in right now looks like a small living area. There's kind of cots up. And he leads you into the next room. There's one of those food dispensers on the wall for the red, which is clearly what they've been living off this whole time. And in this room, it looks like a kind of dingy, ill-lit laboratory. A lot of glowing equipment. And on the other side is a tube with a woman floating in it.
Ooh, okay.
We're currently in the process of preparing her.
Okay.
This won't take long.
Is she alive?
Yes, she is alive. We're not transporting a corpse here.
How alive?
She's fine. They're just gene modding her, so she's in a tank to be gene modded. This is not in character, obviously. I'm saying this, but that's what's happening.
Yes. This is the what?
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna ask, what does she look like?
Like a human woman, except she has kind of rock formations that are forming along her shoulders. Diamond, almost.
Pretty.
Various gems. Chisel them out.
If I heal her, will it just like undo all the gene modding?
They would be very pissed.
They're like, oh no, years, centuries of work.
Yeah, we're working with salvage technology here, but unfortunately, we've had to preserve her for 5 years, which is probably causing some terrible degradation. And he just goes to this console with a bunch of crystals jutting out and is working with those. That wizened nurse is just kind of ushering the children out. Yeah, their mother died. Very unfortunate.
Oh.
There were medical complications when she was giving birth. The father is likely deceased as well upstairs.
Oh yeah, the doctor lady was talking about that. About how the time was soon. And the doctor went downstairs and then she didn't come back.
Dark.
Are there other facilities like this in here?
This was the only one. This was full of the equipment we managed to salvage from other burrows.
So what kind of room is this? Is this some sort of vault?
It was supposed to be an emergency vault, yes. There was... Space is kind of a premium here, so this was just a little side project we were working on.
Okay.
And we finally gained permission to
After
experiment.
we put your friend into the sleeping pod, can we disassemble this equipment and pack it away? The food processor as well. The other vault has needs.
I had worried that I would need to fight you over that, but not actual fight. You were all clearly well armed. But I am glad that you are willing to allow me to pack things up here.
People will need this, and will need your expertise.
Excellent. I have not heard that in many, many years. Starts to pack up a lot of the unnecessary stuff, books,
Yeah.
genealogy.
Should we compact this? Probably not.
If you explain it to
probably
him,
panic though. I mean,
like if you take out a bunch of ashes and turn them into books, and then turn it back into ashes and explain that we have ways of, zip filing this, compressing.
that's what we're doing, but like IRL.
We're fucking WinRAR. Your name's not Adina Kalei, it's WinRAR.
Oh my god.
Fucking 7-zip.
G-zip.
Yeah, if you want to explain that to him,
Yeah,
go
I guess
for it.
we'll hasten that by explaining the process and
Okay.
setting the whole place on fire.
That sounds horrifying, but they're going to trust you on this because you're magic. So yeah, it takes about a half hour of them fiddling with things and slowly draining the fluid from that tube. It's like, one of you strapping fellows, will you help me take her out?
Sure.
Yes, that works. Yeah, unplugs a lot of tubes from her. She's breathing shallowly, not conscious. And he lowers her body into the diamonds.
No, but I want to do something to her. I want to do something with my beast gifts. I don't know what right now. That's what that book was indicating. I'll figure out what I wanted to do later.
Okay.
And mouse nose.
So yeah, they load her in and they start attaching the tubes on the inside, breathing tube and whatnot, and then they close the sarcophagi. I am impressed that you've managed to handle these sarcophagi so well. When
They gave us instructions with pictures.
that explains it. Picture diagram, yes.
Useful.
Yeah, the children look weird. Like Akira, that they look kind of wrinkled.
Well, like old
gray.
man children, wrinkly children in wheelchairs, like Pokey from Earthbound.
Deep
Yeah.
meaning.
All right, the suits. You mentioned that you're going to do something
Yeah.
instead of suits.
Yeah, look at this. And to one of the kids, because I'm assuming they're not going to be afraid of me, because kids, unless they're not actually
She's a
children,
fact.
in which case
I'm
they
an
might freak
adult,
out.
a tiny adult.
You're right.
I'm
So
40,
if
Tansy.
they're actually children,
Take off
then
your
they
top.
shouldn't freak out. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, see, boop, and they're gonna like turn into little mice.
He doesn't know what to say about that, so he's just like, yes.
And
magic.
This
and
might as well happen.
And also, I'll make it go back to normal so that they know it can be both. Pretty cool, right?
The child starts screaming.
Does it actually?
No.
Okay. I'm like,
Shh, chloroform.
Oh,
Children are super quiet and inquisitive and just kind of staring at you. They haven't said a word.
Yeah. Owls.
Yeah, kind of like owls, like tilting their heads. And
well,
they haven't had anyone to interact with in, 5 years.
I know a lot of better kids, so we can teach you to be kids.
And like Aegis is terrible around kids. Like I'm hanging out around them. I'm like offering them my pipe, which I lit and I'm smoking.
Just jabbed into his own eye. He's like, oh god.
Why?
Why would you
If
do
you
this
try to
me?
offer to the kids, I walk up and go, Atris, no.
What?
Kids shouldn't smoke. They're
What?
They're not the proper age.
What?
They're not old enough to make their own decisions.
What? I've been smoking since I was 8. That's how you keep wet lung away.
Just like touch your head. You're broken.
see,
You're like, Atris, I have super magical medical knowledge. Your lungs are just filled with tar.
All right, whatever.
You're
Offer
inside.
them my flask.
Limit
The
break.
kid just drinks.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't ever had alcohol. His tolerance is.
Now I'm gonna have like a
Wrong
drunk mouse running around in my clothes.
Drunk toddlers.
how do you know they can
Smaller is like, oh god, the alcohol didn't shrink. I'm so full of
It's pickled. It's like when Jesus turned water to wine and he taps a dude and turns all of his blood, all of his water to wine, and the dude's just dying.
There was something similar like in Dwarf Photo where they're like trying to simulate everything, and one of the bags the guy in color is like, oh, if a cat walks on beer and then licks his paw, he gets intoxicated very fast and like explodes because he gets human dose of alcohol by accident.
Oh my god.
Licks its paw.
Oh my god.
Basically.
Yeah, kids, you want to try some liquor?
Yes, that does sound curious.
I have flasks. I'll
It's
give
better
these
than
kids
bread.
booze.
The
No.
nurse is just sitting there, just kind of watching.
No.
She doesn't say a fucking word about it.
I don't.
For her. I mean, I have elven wine or whatever.
Cheers.
She can have wine, not the children.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's pack this up.
Come on.
come out.
Aegis. There's.
I've been drinking since I was 8.
Is there not like drinking laws in
What?
Kalia?
I've been stuck in a vault with an old man.
But not
The two
you.
children.
You're fine. The children can't drink.
I mean, they obviously can. Like, they can clearly drink. They're doing
They're
it.
drinking right now.
Witch King, there's something wrong with you.
You're all terrible parents, and I leave.
Intoxication is immoral. That's probably the law around here.
What?
Actually,
What?
does the religion have stuff like that? Where like,
These aren't
earthly...
Kalians, they're cousins.
Oh,
Ah,
good
what?
point.
They said praise the creator.
I'm a help.
Yeah, but that's
Oh yeah, the
religion.
turtle guy is. These people aren't.
Yeah,
Also-
the creator
also-
of their favorite MMO.
Also, though, like, is that part of the religion? Like, are they, overindulging in earthly pleasures is bad?
Overindulging
Like-
is,
yeah,
but
yeah.
just drinking isn't.
Yeah, just
like
drinking's not
Yeah,
bad.
so like most places around the world, kids probably have like
They
fucking
can-
wine with dinner or whatever. Just don't get wasted.
You know, have a bit of whatever Atris keeps in that bottle.
Yeah,
and
no,
smoke
I-
a bit. It's fine.
It's not even so much that they're drinking; it's just they're drinking from your flask, and who knows? That could be super poison. You're just
That
drinking
could just
it
be
for fun.
straight milk
Irradiated.
for all we know.
It's literally just liquor I find and take from places we go
Straight
through.
milk the poppy. The kids are like, oh.
This kicks like a mule.
Alright, so yeah.
All right,
turn them all to mice, be like, boop, boop, boop. Put my helmet back on. The booping for the listeners is me putting them down my suit. And then put the helmet
Well,
on.
there's probably like a little pocket inside the suit for things.
Vomit.
devoted bag. You're just gonna store them in there. Oh god, it's everywhere.
We're sliding around in our piss and shit.
So, honey,
so drunk.
we're nice now. Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, after all the equipment's been taken down for the most part.
Now that we're
really effective at packing up an entire room of people.
We're really
and
good
things
movers.
Into right? Man, we're the people
Honey,
who
now
want
that we're
to help you move.
Honey, now that we're mice, I will have to say you can act like a real shrew sometimes.
Oh, one of the mice is
One of the mice is stabbing the other.
It has a little mouse knife. I didn't even know it had that.
Anthony.
Yes, I can see it. Kill me.
All right, can we leave without being murdered?
Yes, you can leave without being murdered.
Yeah.
Yay!
Fuck this burrow. Wait, we have to
Crystal.
come back one more time.
Right.
Yeah, you can actually hear that bell ringing from an intercom, like across the.
Yeah, we wanted to do that before we left
Yeah,
too.
it was set on a loop, so it's just there.
All right, we should all go up and unmouse these people.
Yes.
Or no, when we get to the elevator, it's still toxic, so we can't unmouse them. We have to get outside.
Yeah.
So we'll head up and out, unmouse them.
And I'll be like, "Hey, people!" to all the old ladies outside. Look at this. Bloop, bloop,
Babies.
pulling out a bunch of mice and be like, "Boop!" Turn back into people.
They're like, there were survivors down there
Yeah.
for 5 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
like a secret special bunker.
Oh, we got a bunch of scrap parts for you too.
Oh, and also this lady.
What?
The
In the
other-
pod.
Oh,
the other
oh yeah,
pod.
they're like, we thought that room actually survived.
Yeah.
That all sounds very mysterious. Let's go rip out that power crystal.
Yes.
Rip it out.
Oh, their mom didn't, though, survive. That is.
Not the dad.
The kid's like,
Oh, grow up. We all have to move on from our parents eventually.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Your parents are gonna get murdered eventually anyway.
these kids were raised by a scientist and a nurse who gave no fucks. They're like, we're not caretakers. You're supposed to deliver these kids upstairs and then ignore them forever. Pretend they didn't exist until they become adults.
Look at those awesome
I
dragons.
say we had to raise them for 5 years.
I mean, Witch King is not the family.
Anyway, back down.
I'm not Piccolo.
Back down? Okay.
All right, this is it, guys. We just have to pull that thing.
And we know how, right? We said we
We know how, right? Do we know how? You guys know how?
Oh, wait, they give you a case.
Oh.
Before you leave.
I was just gonna hold it in my hands.
Radiation.
Yeah, they're like, we salvaged this from one of the other barrows and thought it would be wise to bring it just in case. So just hold it in here and it won't give off anything.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, they can be a bit unpredictable when they're not plugged into a, not a manse, but a barrow.
Okay.
Ley line.
So yeah,
Head down.
yeah. That bell is still ringing off in the distance. But you don't seem to encounter anything on the way there.
That's good.
All right.
We enter the room with the egg we have to rescue. I picture it like an egg, but made of like vines and glowing.
Picture more like crystal.
I was imagining the power crystal from Stargate SG-1. You know, the 0-point energy module, the ZPM.
I think like Eternia crystal from the Dungeon Defenders.
Anyway.
Either way, the nebulous crystal of varying shape is there for you to grab. You can just unscrew it. There's a lot of fail-safes on the side you have to deactivate.
Okay, hold the ladder. I'm going up.
It was like a pedestal, like.
Yeah, I know. I was making a light bulb changing joke. How many Godbound does it take to change a light bulb?
But yeah, eventually the rim around the crystal kind of spreads out and allows you to pull it out of the socket. Immediately the lighting goes red and dim, and you can hear a lot of doors everywhere, like shunting open.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
We broke a bunch of the doors, though, right?
Yeah.
So
We're gonna break a bunch
Welded
more.
most of them down.
Yeah.
let's go.
Everything's on emergency lighting.
Okay. And let's take it and go as fast as we can.
You get to the elevator all right. The elevator's on emergency lighting and emergency power.
Okay.
Oh, thank Christ. I was just thinking, how are we getting out of here?
Yeah. And because this place was already so nebuliously powered, you can, like, as you're walking, the lights behind you are just kind of flicking right off.
Okay.
All right.
So,
Done
we
with that.
get into the elevator
Mm-hmm.
and safely ascend.
Yep.
And
Well, if
leave
you're
the
kind of-
burrow unmolested.
Suddenly you plummet. It goes downward instead. You found the secret laboratory.
Ooh. Possible.
Every evil genius has a sub-laboratory.
The elevator kind of stalls halfway up, and it almost seems like it's going to plummet.
Oh,
And then it just kind of smoothly lifts up.
that's really good. You guys would not have survived that.
I mean, I would.
I would have. I don't take fall damage.
It would have been the fall that killed you, Witch King. It would have been the ceiling coming down on you.
Yeah. It's not long after you guys get up that the stones kind of sink down to the ground, and the whole barrel just kind of flattens out.
Dark.
Good enough.
Good.
Yeah. All the cousins around here look kind of crestfallen. It was kind of inevitable that this place was going to die, but it's kind of like...
This place was a hellhole.
Yeah.
We've been to actual hell. That was a hellhole.
We're going to a new burrow and blackjacking hookers.
Yes.
So, yeah. Let's go find the other burrow. Well, not find. Let's go back to the other burrow. Plug this in real quick. Get everyone plugged in that has to be plugged in. And everything's good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrows
This is
aren't
for-
exactly spacious. What is this Cantown you mentioned?
Oh, yeah. I was going to also say that. Cantown is great. And you guys all only eat dreams, which is fantastic.
We set up an entire dream eating network.
Yeah.
Alright, we have engineers here. Some of them will accompany you back to this other barrow, and they can assist you in the installation of this crystal.
That's perfect. And we have plans for expanding that barrow, too, making it bigger. So we'll probably be coordinating over the next few weeks, months, decades. It doesn't matter.
Very well.
Time was irrelevant.
Yeah, they have, they had to hastily make a third one, or a 13th one, but they've got all those wagons set up.
Okay.
We will go back to the original barrow then. W9 or whatever.
Okay.
Covered by a mist of darkness.
Yeah, you notice as you travel along that a lot of the snow seems to be melting, and the air is getting a lot more humid.
Oh. Spring?
Spring is
Oh.
slowly arriving.
Oh, you're like, oh, what fresh
Sorrow.
hell is this? Oh, it's just the seasons. Okay.
Sarah's getting bigger.
I love spring. Spring in Darkon was amazing. Blistering hot, sweltering, the swamps would ignite. It was perfect.
It's not like that here. Oh, so Atreus in the fall? What wizardry is turning the leaves color?
I mean, we had fall.
I know. Just the way you reacted to the snow melting in the spring.
Season. It's hard to keep track of seasons. See, it's a different season in each nation. So in Darkon, when it was fall, in its neighboring nation of Falcovenant, it could be spring. So it's hard to keep track. Seasons are just, seasons are, they line up with the borders of the kingdom you're in. So you got to be careful.
I've never heard
So,
of
like,
a world that works the way you say your world works.
Like time, they're relative.
I don't understand what that means. Like they're related?
I mean, probably.
Like father time and mother nature. I got you.
You know what? That actually is not bad. I'm gonna let that one go. That one works.
That's cute. A little bit.
So if Cantown becomes strong enough, it'll have spring, and like the other towns will have like fall.
Well, you got a guy, a Sky here. He could probably just arrange that.
I could just arrange
Oh, look who becomes right.
that. Only when
Like,
magic
the entire
was
field
involved,
on fire.
war were declared.
Because Atreus just dropped his pipe in case.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's ashes everywhere. His shoe's on fire.
All right. This is
Favor.
great.
Yeah, there's a few camps along the way. Just people, survivors, a lot of Oasis State people who are just there.
How hard would it be to just rally them to go to a good place?
I mean, someone has command.
Also, we shouldn't do that on the way there because
We'll take note. We'll Snapchat these guys for later.
Yeah, they don't really seem to bother you. They just kind of watch.
Well, we have that symbol too if they try to come up to us.
A lot of them seem to be scavengers, not raiders.
okay. 'Cause, yeah, I just wanted it to be very clear that we're not showing them where the special burrow that is specifically
hidden by
trying
evil
to be
darkness.
hidden is.
Hey, Ian did a thing where the barrow was hidden by evil darkness.
Yep.
And like creatures of darkness live there. Are there going to be shadow unicorns hanging out?
There's probably things there. I don't know if it's shadow unicorns.
Shadow unicorn?
You've never fought one?
Fuck.
Are you heading through that village that's supposed to be right near the forest?
We're going to avoid anything that could be problematic to us dropping this stuff off.
Yeah, because that village hates cousins, or are being dicks at least.
Yeah.
So
you're going to go around it?
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, the forest around that barrow has gotten very dark and very... looks more like a haunted forest. A lot of the trees seem to be dying or turning like orange.
Yeah, it's like most forests in Darkon. This is normal.
Yeah, there's... All the animals look kind of a lot more rabid and lean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. This is just foliage.
But yeah, the Witch King knows where the barrow is, so you're not going to have trouble finding it.
Okay. Lead the way, Witch King.
And I will.
Okay.
What do these fucking people think of us now?
So you go in.
Let me now, Dad.
Yeah, Thunder's there with his engineering goblins, and he's like... He sees the case immediately, because I assume you bring that with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You actually found one.
Told you we would.
Yes, the Witch King went into the burrow, purged of its problems, and brought back the crystal.
Me,
And also-
single-handedly.
A bunch of survivors.
We have pods, and wizened people, and survivors, and supplies, and equipment, all brought to you by the Witch King.
Adequate parents.
The turtle man immediately goes off with like his equipment in the ashen bag. He's like, I'm just gonna find a way to... a place to set this up.
I'm sorry, Peter. It was a choice between letting these people go to Ian or going to the Witch King, and I pulled the trigger on that.
Yours not here, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna rob him.
The sylvan-looking king is just like, I'm gonna let you people do your thing.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah, the Wizened engineers kind of get together with the goblins and take that case.
It's super lethal in there, so... Oh no, the lethalness disappeared, because Witch King commits influence to it.
Yeah, so that's gonna help stabilize this whole process. And you've got the sarcophagi.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so those are laid out. So the king is just watching through one of these big glass windows, and down below, the engineers are just kind of loading off that old crystal very carefully.
Can we have that?
The corrupt crystal.
Yes.
I would like it as far away from the barrow as possible. So,
Fair enough.
By all means, do be careful. Those things are...
Could we use the case?
Oh, yes, actually.
Perfect.
I have doubts that we'll need it for a long time to come, provided...
There are plans from the Witch King and Adina to find other barrows and integrate them into your network. Yara, too, I believe, has a plan to set up travel between them instantaneously.
So, one of the sarcophagus had someone we wanted help from, that...
We need a psychologist and a technician who can fix the cannery. I know Daryl's there, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, we found that thing, I think that glaive from your back.
Oh, like, do you point to it and be like, hey, can I have that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I actually meant to give this to you.
Yeah.
I found this.
So, to get it to explain how it works and so on.
How what works? Sorry.
Well, that...
The tool plug lathe.
Tool plug, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you...
Stick them with the pointy end.
Okay, yeah.
Well, first time we see something that's like, oh, you press this or whatever, and like...
Well, I thought it was just a knife. I thought it was just a sword.
Actually, I understand how it
So
works
like-
inherently because I have the word of sword.
Well, good for you.
I just realized that just picking up, it's just like, I know how this works.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's just a magical weapon created in large numbers.
Oh,
It resembles a pole arm. If it's held by a fae or an Ankelian noble, the blade lights up,
Ah!
and it gets all shiny and has a force-assisted guidance of its blows. So it's like a really good weapon. It doesn't do anything for a Godbound because your natural
Sure.
power overwhelms it. Yeah, it's just a sword that lights up. A pole arm that lights up.
Look
Rather.
at this.
Because I have the word of sword, I could probably ignite it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, any fae can use it, or any noble.
Yeah, because we wanted to retrofit that to bind with the word of sun to have some weapons against the uncreated. Perfect.
Some sort of sun blade.
Yep.
I can help with that. I know a thing or two about swords.
Perfect.
Just a thing or two.
I don't suppose there
I've
was
been
much,
stabbed by most of them.
I don't suppose there was much more value there.
Well, we have those bags here. As I open them up, the ashes, reach into the ashes, pull up whole books one by one. They're a little bit radioactive.
It's a lot of books.
Where do they keep coming from?
All right, let's do this in the library.
We'll unpack the salvage.
Yeah.
There was probably more, but that place was a hellhole.
That is fair enough.
And some of the Guardians are still active?
Yeah, don't go there.
Yes, ours unfortunately just broke down 5 years ago.
That was for the best.
It was a
It
bad
really
scene.
isn't.
It was a bad scene.
And the emergency lights suddenly give way to bright, sterile lights as the entire area seems to light up.
Ah.
That isn't something I've seen in a while.
Perfect.
Very well, perhaps we can start opening up rooms again, decontaminating them.
Oh, and we'll give them like all the radiation equipment and stuff we salvaged.
Yeah.
Like everything we got from that burrow, we'll just give to them
Okay.
to fix their shit.
Yep.
Put it in a bag.
Yeah. They'll buy the books off you for like the equivalent of 2 wealth.
Nice.
Sure. We just would like access to the libraries all.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by all means. You're welcome here anytime. Any friend of you're all friends of the cousins. So. They were gonna say what's his face. but
Yeah,
they're like,
alright.
no.
There's like, but this guy is the guy that
didn't
did
do
all this
much.
stuff, right? So.
We don't want all of your
I will-
friends.
You're
Just-
just the one that made the introductions.
If it's not in character, like without having to go along to character, I'm going to upsell the Witch King as hard as possible to these people.
Ah.
With the express intent, in Atrus's mind, to make sure they worship the Witch King and don't turn out shitty like Yared is a little bit of.
I mean,
Like, there is an intent behind this.
I
This
don't
isn't him
eat people,
stumble
so-
fucking through it.
He's like, okay.
But I don't get on a fucking soapbox and make a pitch. Just through conversation about what happened and retelling it.
Yeah.
I spin doctor it.
I do need the worshippers.
It's like, okay, yeah. He's pretty
Yeah.
great.
Yeah,
I am pretty
We
great.
do appreciate this.
yeah.
Just appreciate it.
Oh, come on.
And we're back.
So we help the burrow unpack, fix things up a bit, and stabilize.
A lot of this stuff that just has to be set up over time. Reopening rooms.
That's good enough. So yeah, I think we'd like that psychiatrist person from them if possible.
How do you expect to do that? They keep these elders like locked down for a reason.
Are they all elders? Like, there's no
Yeah,
just
yeah.
normal people? I thought there were some normal people who just were in stasis because they didn't have resources and they didn't want to unthaw them.
No, those ones were specifically the ones that got shut down first everywhere.
That sucks for them.
So
Do they have like books on psychiatry?
They have books on a number of subjects. Yeah.
Because I mean, we could just learn psychiatry. And by we, I mean not me.
One of your
You could.
people has
Well,
to
I
be a
mean-
psychiatrist and help the people of Canton with psychological issues.
Actually, I probably, because like I'm good at convincing people to do stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
also good at telling. Like I always know like what their like
you'll be a
heart's desire
psychotherapist.
is. So I probably am fairly close to like the one that would be best at it,
Yeah.
All you need is
especially
a
for kids.
all you need is a notepad that says, "Wait for them to finish talking," and then
No.
ask, "How did that make you feel?"
So prescribe. It's like League of Legends with Make Teemo skin. Prescribe Ritalin.
So I guess they cannot wake up the elders because even the burrows couldn't sustain them? Or how does that work?
Yeah. They
Yeah, I'm not too
stay in the
sure. I'm not sure about how the elders work.
Yeah,
either.
they never wake them up except for specific, like, for breeding, basically, or if they're in dire need.
Good to know.
I want to be an elf.
Yeah, that's the thing that I
It's
missed
sweet
about
all
Cousins
the
the first time.
And they only wake me up when it's time for breeding.
Yeah, that's the thing about Cousins that I missed the first time is that most of them are functionally immortal, even the lesser Fae.
Nice.
Fun.
Oh.
So they're all pre-shattering basically? Or
Sure.
at least a lot of them?
Some of them, yeah.
So all Fae are functionally immortal?
Most of them.
Ageless.
Some have exceptions.
Not even true Fae, like just
All
like
Fae.
Yared.
Yeah,
Okay, good to know.
Like Deer Woman.
yeah.
Well, those little fucking goblins that hang around Witch King, probably not them, right?
Yeah, they're probably way lesser.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be important in our game. Maybe.
I mean, it might be. Who can tell?
yes, you have this old goblin with you. They've had hundreds of
Anyway.
years.
But yeah, we do have medical personnel here, and
We
they're not necessarily psychiatrists, but they're probably the best kept if we give them these books,
Yeah.
Canton just really needs an alienist. That's all we need.
It's something. Something is better than nothing at this point.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
yeah. One of our dream eaters would probably be best for that. So.
Oh,
Perfect. So can they survive outside? Do we need to bring those people in here or what?
Which ones now?
Well, that aliens or the dream eater.
She eats dreams, so she'll be fine.
Can come to Cantown.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I think that wraps the burrow, unless we don't have anything else we want to do with them.
No, I don't think we need anything. Let them set up. Maybe we'll need them for some kind of Dominion project at some point, but
Yeah, we could do stuff to the burrow, but I
Yeah.
think we solved that problem.
I guess, do we want to send some cannibals from Cantown here to live in the burrow rather than outside?
Yes.
Yes.
Like all of them.
That was the whole point.
Get
Well,
the fuck out of Canton.
That point went moot when that cannibal got eaten, so...
Oh, really?
Well, no.
There's still other cannibals that can eat wall
All the
slime
Fae.
instead of...
That are fucking shitty. Come into the burrow now and can survive because we have food dispensers and shit for them.
No, you can't make them all come in because Ian still has to play his character.
He can play remotely.
Okay, Ian, what do? I continue to sit in the burrow because
Where
I'm not
all
allowed
shitty
to-
characters go.
We're all shitty characters.
I take out the radio and start tuning it.
Sorry. It's a good thing he doesn't listen to these podcasts.
He is great.
Alright. So yeah, we don't need anything else from the burrow.
Okay, yeah. Give us a few days, and like a week maybe, and then send who you need here, and
Good enough.
Perfect.
we'll be able to accommodate them once more.
excellent.
Okay, so
Well, that's a weight off our shoulders.
that's good.
We fulfilled all the obligations we made to the Fae.
Yes. So I guess we can go back to Cantown now and prepare to go to that other town.
How many other towns are there? I know there's the one by the mansion where Muda comes
There's
from.
also one like literally right.
Oh yeah.
And there's that one. Is that the same town? I'm not too
No, the
clear.
town that's right here, we're being dicks to this burrow. They have nothing to do with anyone else. Then there's
They're
where
being dicks
Muda-
to everyone.
Well, yeah, but then there's Muna
/ Salon Manor.
/ Sloan Manor, and the town that's there, and the town that's there were like killing their own family members and shit.
No,
being...
that's the one that's right next to the Sparrow.
Oh, that's the same town.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, Salon Manor is its own town.
Yeah, we should go see why this little...
Yeah, but I thought Sloan Manor's town was the one that was being bad to each other.
And then there's a seaside town?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's like 3 different places we could be going to.
Well, you've already been to Salon Manor's town.
Yeah.
It's just surrounding the manor.
Oh, I thought it was just a little ways off and they had like a problem.
Well, the little
No,
ways,
they're fine.
Well, these guys are
They're
like,
part
right
of the
next
manor.
to
well,
that
the
manor.
one little ways off was the one run by the vampire that we taken.
This is why I should have done a map.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. Once that hex map comes
Well,
out, we'll be good to go.
We do have a list. So there's Asgard Town, which is the port town, which was close to St. Cathedral. We've got Mallet Town, which was northwest from the City Station by a forest. Salon Manor, there's Log Town, which is next to the Salon Manor. There's Esgara, which is east from the City Station, close to Sorrow. And then there's Sorrow.
Are you looking at an old map or something like that?
No, I'm looking at the list of things that we
That's
take.
probably wrong, but
Okay,
All right, well, let's go.
back to Cantown.
I really have no idea what you guys want to do now.
I think I wanted to check out the big town by the seaside because it seems to be bigger than Cantown and might be a good source of people we can use. But you'll swing by Cantown and I know.
You keep saying swing by Canton. I just don't know what's there.
Well, my character needs to do some penance, I suppose, to retcon all the things we've been doing.
Oh, okay. You want to go there role play? All right.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what do we want to do.
I wouldn't mind searching the nearest towns for more clues for my quest, but
Your dad that I don't know about.
I don't know about.
Wait, don't you? Oh no, you don't have a special thing to contact the kid. We discussed
No,
that.
yeah, I can't do that now.
Plus, you don't have sorcery.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have sorcery.
Right.
I don't have sorcery.
All right. It's not.
So yeah, basically what I wanted to do and kind of like, since they rebuilt the cathedral, to have something to reconsecrate it, but probably to reconsecrate it we need to go to an actual church to get some, holy materials and what have you. So that's why we'll probably be going to that
Like
seaside
the
town.
giant cathedral needs to be reconsecrated?
Well, it's been overrun by the dead, left alone for 5 years, so probably there needs to be some rituals.
They probably already done
Yeah,
that.
that's what they've been working on. It's by
Probably
fixing
the
church.
first thing. They're like, holy shit, our church is back. Let's make it holy again.
So a number of us are like level 3 clerics.
All right.
I mean, I'm a level 10 cleric, but 20 cleric.
Murder cleric.
I'm a murder cleric. I'm a necro cleric.
So yeah, I guess the question is like, what do you have prepared, Kevin? Like, which places can we go to?
Seaside town.
Yeah, like
that town.
Basically
nearby.
any of those
We
towns.
should go to that normal town nearby that doesn't like any of the people around here and ask them why they don't like any of the people.
Yeah, we should probably fix that.
And try to
considering-
convince them that people are good and you should like everyone.
Considering they're right near the burrow we just helped, and also Slum Manor where your fiance that you want to get lives. So
Fiance that I want to get.
So you're you're not yet betrothed, but that it was offered and you decided you wanted it, so you should probably do something about it.
Yeah.
Where she lives.
Your arranged marriage.
Hey, look, I made your land better. Now leave your land with me forever.
It's a good
I'm
thing you
going
picked
fucking
which one you
adventuring with
wanted.
you. Fuck you.
What, are you
Well,
drunk?
When you
Send
gave
me
us a list of the
postcards.
kids, we were actually looking on the way here, and we were talking about the second oldest daughter is described as adventurous, sorcerously gifted, and foolhardy. Which sounds exactly the mixture you need for this. Like,
Yeah. I'm
even
not
if
gonna leave her here to be a target that I always have to come back, swoop back down and defend.
Just say you're gonna bring her around to be a target, so that
Yeah,
when enemies
exactly.
figure out they can't hurt you,
She's
they're like,
adventurous, but she's rich person adventurous.
Well,
And
I
she
don't-
goes in a carriage to the countryside.
I also don't picture her actually coming like with us, like, if you really want whatever.
Just
but
drop
it
some
would
Dominion,
be
give
a
her hit
lot.
dice.
It would be a lot safer
I mean,
to have her
not
stay
now.
like where she is.
Like, we'll find you
This is-
a dungeon party to go with and do little adventures.
She is like sorcerously gifted, so
No, you should leave them at home. It's good that they're in the comfort of their own home when your enemies murder them. It's kinder.
At least you know what it
okay.
is.
Now I'm definitely not doing what you just said.
No, but like seriously,
What the fuck is? You know she lives with a vampire, right?
The vampire will take care of her.
Oh god, I'm just picturing like you're leaving and she's waving to you and Moon is right beside her and she keeps going like,
oh my god,
Fake biting her.
it's amazing.
No, like she's waving out the window, and you're like, bye! And then, like, cuts to the window, and, like, she's dead in a chair, and someone's, like, waving her severed arm in the window. This'll really fuck with him.
Oh yeah, well where's Buzz? Oh, he's right here. Oh hi, Buzz. How you doing? Oh hi, Woody. Oh, you're my best friend.
Severed arm.
Yeah.
Fucking lord.
Fucking lord.
Yeah. I am Lord. Lord.
Nearby town.
Alright, nearby town, Kevin.
What's it actually
Okay.
called?
Paint us a fucking picture.
Is it called Nearby Town?
this it doesn't actually have a name because it wasn't originally a town. It was
Nearby town.
It's kind of a shanty town. It is desolate. It looks like a war ground.
Oh no.
One of the buildings has been burned to the ground. People are dead.
How dead?
Like, not a month dead, but they've been dead for a while. People are like pinned to walls with pitchforks.
Okay, I don't need to ask how they died.
Looks like these people slaughtered one another. Like, if you examine the corpses, it looks like they killed each other.
Oh, wow.
What the
This
hell
is a
happened
lot worse
here?
than I thought it was, guys. I thought it was like, some people were being bad. It looks like everyone was bad.
Okay, maybe I should wait till we talk to the leaders here before I start rezzing people.
Take me to your leader.
Just in case these people were all bad for some reason.
So you're gonna look for people then?
Yeah.
In this
Yeah.
slaughtered town? Okay, there is one house that has a smoke kind of coming from the chimney.
Oh, this is not
Alright.
I knocked 3 times.
The wood paneling next to the door blows out as a crossbow bolt kind of lodges in. That was a warning shot.
I use my sun's eye to look through the doors. What's going on there?
There's an old man in a chair. He's got his crossbow up. All the windows are boarded up. And it looks like this place is barricaded.
Is he a crippled old man?
Yes, actually.
There's a
lot of cats in there as well.
I'll walk in front because I can't be hurt by.
Yeah.
I'll commit effort to my bow gift, and I will open the door. Forcing it open because I'm strong, not like Tansy, but I'm strong.
Yeah, there's probably not a trap.
And open the door.
Okay.
Rock
He was
salt gun to
lifting
your
up
guts.
his crippled leg and using it as a weight to steady the crossbow as he armed it. And he raises it up again, and he shoots at you.
Yeah, I'll just stand there and let him do that.
Bounces off.
It probably sinks into me, and I'll just grab the bolt, pull it out, and let it drop to the floor. Okay, hello.
I'll step in behind him. We're not here to hurt you.
So this town is awfully full of dead people. Are you okay?
Kind of looks at you. No. No. No.
What's happening here?
Kind of looks at you. You're not from town, are you?
You
I'll
sure
just-
aren't.
Right?
Oh, demon. Okay. He's like,
I'm gonna walk up to him and heal his leg and shit too, because it's just gonna bug me. It's like an OCD.
It's crooked.
It's like
He's crooked.
It's like he's so
fix his
into
fucking
it.
leg. Okay, he's.
Merciful hand.
Yeah, just like.
Yeah. That was like an old injury too. He's been in this wheelchair for a while.
Whoa.
Okay, he's like, close the door behind you.
You're obviously not from around.
I'm not gonna try to stand up. I don't know what the hell you did to my leg. But,
I'll close the door behind us now that we're
He'll
inside.
figure it out.
all right. The house actually isn't too bad. It's kind of like it's an old person's house. There's a radio playing kind of smooth music.
The smells of cats.
Yeah, it smells of cats. Well, cats, but
I like cats. I used to have a cat.
Well
Yeah.
kept cats.
a bunch of very fat cats.
It died.
Pet kitties. Pet the kitty.
Yeah, I'll play with cats. I like cats.
Stupid fucking cats. Yeah. All right. So
If I had my race, they would be terrified.
happened about a couple months ago, and it was kind of just a one-time event. The miller nearby, he killed his wife and claimed she attacked him. So he put her head against the millstone, and well, I don't need to go into too much detail. And it kind of spiraled from there. People would just claim that a family member or a loved one, someone like that, tried to kill them, and then they would go far, far out of their way to kill them in return.
Were they like telling the truth?
Well, I mean, some of them had defensive wounds.
So maybe it's one of the concepts.
The what now?
Demons.
Not me.
Bad demons.
I mean,
Badder demons. Sorry.
Eventually we figured it might have been the cousins, shapeshifters, those things, sneaking in, mimicking our loved ones.
That's actually a really good plan. If they were trying to like cause all this,
And
but it wasn't them.
Well, I mean, one of them maybe.
then about a week ago it got bad,
Uh-oh.
and people just started killing one another en masse. Just the guards from Salon Town. They came in and tried to restore order, and eventually they just had to give up. They hung one or two of us, and hoped that would serve as a reminder. But
So is there anyone else left alive here?
I haven't let anyone in. I heard my granddaughter at the door a while ago. About a couple days ago. Didn't let her in. She kept asking and asking, but either I might have hurt her, she might have hurt me, if it was her at all.
So before all this crazy stuff happened, did like a stranger come through town?
No one.
Okay.
No one unusual, at least. People from Salon. We'd have a trader or two come in. Sometimes they'd supply us, sometimes they'd trade for goods. We produce crossbows using the wood from the forest.
I think the best course of action is I'll go out and start gathering bodies for Witch King. Maybe Adina and Witch King, you can use your magic to search the area for anything out of the ordinary. Tansy, do you want to help me gather bodies up in the middle of the
Can
night?
I use Keeper of the Graves to because I can see exactly what happened as I observed the death personally. Can I see the altercation of maybe just going from body to body, checking, seeing how they die, see the altercation, see if that was if they were telling the truth to the family.
This person killed that
first.
person.
Keeper of the Graves essentially gives you CSI vision.
Yeah, essentially. I can see. I literally, CSI vision.
Enhance.
Okay. Well, you see one of the bodies, a man who was impaled to a wall, basically. And you can see it happening. There's a lot of people fighting outside, and this man turns around, and his daughter, or what you assume to be his daughter, is there with a knife. She runs at him. He defends himself with his hands and flings. Eventually, he's holding her down and trying to tell her to stop at first, and then suddenly he just grabs her, shakes her really hard, and flings her out a window.
Jesus.
It's just a very sudden change in how he's trying to defend himself.
We should do that to the miller's wife.
Then he jumps out the window after her to continue trying to get at her, and someone pins him to the wall with a pitchfork.
Wow. Yeah, I am gonna actually, after seeing that, I am gonna go to the mill and see if I can find that scene and figure that out. Because that was the first case, so maybe I'll see something that's actually...
The bodies aren't there anymore.
Yeah, you have to go to where they buried her.
It's not instant one event.
I mean...
So we asked the guy where she's buried, and he can probably.
Go to the grave
I
site.
guess I need some information on the name and stuff. Then, well, not in. Actually, I don't need to know the name, but I need to know where the body
you know
is.
everything about him. There is a. It seems like there was a graveyard, and then they had to stop creating individual graves, and now there is a mass graveyard.
But she probably had her own.
Yeah.
Because she was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get more of the same. It's people being attacked. And then, a lot of them are trying to defend themselves very weakly or just being no, stop, and then suddenly they just start getting violent.
Interesting.
And the miller's wife, same thing?
Oh, yeah, it's the same all around.
Can you go back further, or can you just see the moment they died?
I can only see
when they died.
if you have observed their death personally.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't go back.
You can tell exactly how they died. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go back before her to figure out what happened to her.
No,
So.
I don't have the word of time.
If you check any of the victims, though, they're being attacked as well, and it's different what they're seeing.
Oh shit!
Who are they being attacked by?
The other person.
So the daughter saw the dad attacking first, and that's why she attacked dad.
Yeah, and she's imploring him to stop and stuff like that, and then she grabs a knife off the counter and just goes at him.
There's magic at play here. Something's not right.
A concept of murder or betrayal
Does he
or
have
something.
I guess we don't really know anything about them.
I'm guessing that maybe one of those tricksters.
Yeah, it seems like some kind of illusion maybe was cast over these people.
Like
I say back with the group.
Yeah, like the ones that made them people really thirsty or hungry.
If you pay attention to one of them, someone appears to have been killed and took a bit longer to bleed out. Their blood starts to pool out, and it creates roughly the shape of a person, a small child, and then it disappears.
The blood forms into a person.
Yeah, they're watching, they're laying on the floor, and their blood slowly pools out and raises up into a person, and then they kind of fade away.
Okay, I have seen too much death for one day.
Right?
Holy shit, what was that? I'm just gonna tell everybody that, and that's just out there for you guys to know.
What was that thing that happened at the very end? I'm sorry. I might have missed.
One of the bodies, when it died, the blood came out and pooled, and then raised up into a form of a child, and then disappeared. That's what I saw. My eyes don't lie.
That might have been the old man's daughter,
Can I like taste his blood?
granddaughter.
Not his blood. The
Was
guy
it
whose
related?
blood turned into that.
They all have a weird taint to them. Their blood is hot,
Huh.
or it tastes like it was hot.
I do actually know, like, personal identities. Was that person related to this old man? Was it like this?
No, I think
No.
the shape of the child was supposed to be the other thing, but I don't think we find her corpse.
Yeah.
We don't find his daughter
No.
anywhere. Yeah, it might have been a trick. Just been a trick.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah, if you ask him about it, he's like, no, I think my daughter was one of the last survivors. She was the only one I heard out there. And then she left.
She left town?
She didn't come here. I haven't left the house in about a week.
Do you have anything of hers here?
We don't have sorcery. We can't call them.
I have a nose.
Ah!
She's getting tracked by Seth.
Yeah. Slowly gets out of his wheelchair and kind of stretches his legs.
He's like, is this gonna collapse on me in an embarrassing moment?
Time to walk using power lunges.
He walks into the other room and he comes back with a scarf. It's kind of brilliantly colored, something that you wouldn't see an Achillean usually wearing nowadays, but it's kind of an olden days, really pretty scarf. Got this for her 7th birthday.
Cool. I'm gonna like look in that room to make sure there's not a dead body in there.
No, it's just a guest room.
Okay, because that'd be really funny if her dead body was just in there and he's just like, yeah, I'm just normal.
Just a couple cats.
I'm not a child murderer.
I'm starting to figure that whatever this is, it isn't their fault. So if you find her, please just...
We'll try to help. It's great though. Do you have anything of your granddaughter's? Oh yeah, sure. Comes back with a piece of her clothing. I'm just like,
Fucking huffing that.
I'll take
like that is creepy. I'm just putting that out there.
Out of character and kind of in character, how far can you track?
I mean,
Like
she has a
a
fact
dog,
for
I
it.
can just track.
Like a blood.
It's not magic. I'm just tracking her scent.
Huh. I'm gonna have to use that later.
Find my
Because
dad.
I'm looking for somebody.
Daddy!
And this whole time I've had a tracker that I haven't been using at all.
Go back to Solomon. Can I have something from your kid that was given to that guy? Some sock, perhaps, for Dobby.
But yeah, you if you track the scent, you find a piece of a dress caught on a branch heading out to the east. But from there, the scent kind of fades.
Makes sense, especially with like rain and snow that's been happening. What's your name?
Maria.
Maria.
I'm gonna write down so I remember that.
Right?
Down.
Okay. What's in that direction?
Salon Manor.
Okay, let's go to fucking Salon Manor. When did she when did he hear her talking?
He's been locked up in here for a week, and she came by about 4 days ago.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should heal the people here or not.
How many bodies?
A town's worth.
Also,
There's probably
that-
about
A couple hundred?
not even. This
That'll
was a
take
smaller town.
time.
There's like
I guess.
100 and a half, 150, yeah.
150?
Yes. Let's
Probably
give
still
it.
take time though.
Well, yeah, obviously, it's going to take time.
Just do one. Well, okay. First, let's go find the girl because a month isn't gonna pass. So let's
I'm
find
going
the girl.
to do some mass burial rites on everybody.
I mean, he's gonna bring them back to life.
Well, still, it's considered like, you know.
If you give them funerary rites, they cannot be resurrected.
What?
Step
Okay.
off.
Wait, really?
Well,
Yes.
That might be an issue.
Yeah, a number of these people have been buried and won't come back, but the last... So yeah, so even fewer people would be dead. Yeah. About 50 people can be resurrected, most likely. We just
That
killed each other in
sucks.
that last...
Still though.
the last riot. A lot of them are very violently torn apart.
So we will go to, or in the direction of Salon
So-
Manor.
what you're taking dibs on those things, because for me, hey, those are A, Uncalians, B, faithful, so they need the funeral
He
rites.
can resurrect
They
them
don't need to
from
be put
the
to
dead.
rest.
Yes,
They don't need to be put to rest
yeah.
if they're alive.
I thought he wanted to raise them as the
Trying to
dead.
No. Raising from the dead breaches undead. You can do that all day, every day. He's talking about bringing them back to life.
Undead are easy for me. It's bringing people back to true life that's a little trickier.
So you can do 2 a day with your 4 effort.
Yeah, I know, right?
So 25 days.
It literally takes me a
So
month.
it will be
to
just
wrestle.
barely skirting the
Yeah.
month-long thing.
We can't spend 25 days here.
I mean,
Well,
It's
you're
only- we've only-
gonna.
We've only been traveling
Okay.
for like 2 weeks.
we
Now we're gonna stay here
take
for a month.
large cars, load them up, and then you can
Just wherever
rest.
we go, just like
Rest.
I mean, it's going to eat up all your effort for 25 days.
Actually, I only need to sleep for 48 minutes.
Perfect.
Meaning
So-
your effort only comes back every day.
I thought I came back every 8 hours sleep.
No.
Not to add to the urgency, but these people occasionally rise from the dead because.
Oh, right.
And also zombies.
So you should stay here, bring them back to life, but do only one first and see if they go crazy again.
I can't.
All right, we're not going to do that.
I don't have
Because
time.
we want to track that kid first.
I have. Yeah.
There's more than one of us. We're not attached.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what if you run into trouble?
Okay, but I mean,
Anyway, my plan is you to do a Dominion project to resurrect everyone.
I mean. Yeah.
That's exactly what Dominion projects are for.
Could. Just make this the res city.
No, like not something that happens all the time. Just be all like, I spend Dominion and all 50 people come back from the dead.
It'd be funny if this is just the
Done.
city that people dump their dead bodies in and they come back a week later and the person's back alive. It's like, yeah.
I mean, it's a probable change for you to bring them back from the dead. You can
Yeah.
just do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I should do
a
that.
scale 1 probable change to resurrect like 1,000 people.
50.
Yeah, but the max would be 1,000.
Okay.
so there happens to be anyone else in the radius.
They'll be like, oh, I'm alive again.
Yeah, boop, done. Implausible would probably be it happening regularly.
Yeah.
How much do you know that cost? Because that sounds awesome. This
And
is
then
the-
probably impossible would be just like people
They don't die
constantly
here
come
in the
back from the
first
dead.
You only die from old age.
But really, only need to do it one.
Okay, so let's bring on 1%, check them, I suppose.
We definitely do want to check them first.
I restrain them.
Like-
I restrain a body and bring it back to life.
How does he hold his body?
Yeah, or that.
So you just grab a random body and bring it back?
Yeah, basically. I'm not gonna play pick favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The man you choose just kind of lifts his head up and looks horrified and distraught.
Are you okay?
I just killed my wife.
Don't worry.
I just killed my kids.
Don't worry. Okay, I guess I bring his wife and kids back too. Shit, that is feel
You
bad.
can only do him and then his wife, and then you're done.
I killed my kids in front of my wife.
Oh
I
no!
just want to point out at the end of
What
this
do I-
session, you can buy Resurrect as a power, and then it only costs one effort, so you could do 4 people a day.
So you only need 2. And then you level up, so 5 people.
5 people a day. To burn through this town.
10 days.
I'm just gonna do a Dominion project.
Yeah, it's smarter.
Can I do that now? Will it take time? How much
It'll
will
take
that-
time.
Listen.
Probably will take you like a week.
That's horrible.
Is this hell? Are you here to torture me forever?
No.
The Witch King is a death god. He brought you back to life. He's going to bring back most people in this town back to life who haven't been dead long enough. We need to gloss over this part of the trauma you've experienced because we're going to bring whoever we can back to catch the thing that made you kill your family because it's still out there hurting other families like your family.
I hate to say it, but he's right. I know this is shocking.
Okay, suppressing. Please just ask what you need.
What do we need?
Hopefully, you need to ask so many questions over there.
I just wanted to see if he was
Before you
anything
killed
crazy.
your family, did anything seem really strange out of the ordinary? A stranger come into town, eat food that seemed weird, an ill wind blowing through the village?
No, I took some flowers for my wife. The forester's daughter. she, or granddaughter, she was bringing flowers about. And,
Does this happen normally?
yeah, it's her thing to do. She likes going out into the edge of the forest. She gathers up flowers from the meadow and brings them back.
All right,
I'm
I'll give
guessing
something
that
to check
that's
into.
the girl that we were trying to find now.
Yeah,
Like
the old man's a forester, so.
Okay, so
Witch King, describe the blood child you saw to him to see if it's like a child that died in an accident or something that came back as a vengeful spirit. Did you know the smell of sulfur at any time during leading up to the attack on your wife?
No, the flowers smelt a bit ashen.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll describe the child to him.
Blood child.
Okay. Did she have her hair up in braids? Like, yeah, and yes, she did. So, yeah.
Yes, she did. It's like, you tell
this
me.
is her scarf, right?
No, we're talking about the blood child, not the actual child.
They look one and the same, though.
It's the same fucking person.
Oh,
Evan.
fucking Lord.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you.
Yeah, she'd always wear that. Her grandfather tended to spoil her. He bought it from a trader.
Oh, it's a good thing you didn't open that door.
Yeah, my daughter used to play with her all the time.
What happened to her?
The forester's daughter or mine?
The
forester's
blood
daughter.
child.
She,
Stop calling her that.
Is the blood child the forester's child?
Maria.
Yes.
Maria, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never seen her looking like a blood child.
It's...
No,
Did she die?
No. I've never seen her dead. She was... Well, obviously, I mean, a lot of... It looks like everyone died.
She might have still been possessed. It's possible.
Possessed, probably, but that rules out a vengeful spirit. So, hooray?
Not really.
Where's the place where she get the flowers?
The edge of the forest. She was always warned not to go there. I forbid my own daughter from going there. It's too close to where the cousins lurk, from what I understand. I always warned her that she'd be snatched up.
I want
Okay.
to go investigate this mess.
We're going to go investigate. You should...
Go sit with the old man in that house. over
Out of character, enjoy death!
Just kill him again?
No,
Yeah, we'll just bring him back later.
no,
So, like-
definitely no.
You should
think we'd probably-
not give anyone here burial rights if you want to see them raised again.
So we're going to be bringing all these people back from the dead. Don't give them burial rights.
Can I move them at least? Can I?
Yeah, put them into a mass grave in the middle of the town so we can start bringing them back.
Yeah, just don't give them
We already
burial
started
rights.
on that.
Okay, and you can bring them all back, right?
These...
The ones that haven't been laid to rest, I can bring back. They're still
Okay.
fresh enough.
I don't know if I can ever look my family in the face again, but...
Fortunately, I cannot do anything about that.
This is
We
a shared
have-
experience that you all shared together, which was equally horrible for all of you.
It'll
And
make you
there are
stronger.
trained medical staff in the Fey Burrow who are alienists who will be able to help you through this traumatic time.
Also, the Fae aren't evil.
No, they're fine. They didn't even know about this.
Yeah. We're friends with
He
them.
walks away to deal with...
All this.
Towards a cliff and jumps.
Okay, let's
You're
go
gonna have
to
to be
that
able to jump
meadow.
This falls.
Okay. There is indeed a meadow around town, and in the center is a area of burned earth. Just a
There
perfect
we
circle. There is a shoe there. A small child shoe.
Well, if it's burned with fire...
Unburn.
Yep.
No, it's a shoe.
Yeah, the flowers regrow. This was just a very flowery meadow.
I meant use your intrinsic connection to fire to CSI this.
I don't think.
I don't think I have
I think I'm the
how
only
things got burned site.
You're connected to the word of fire. Fire flows through you.
Miracle.
It's something.
Yeah.
Like, do I have to grab you by the scuff of your shirt and just put your nose in it?
Insect got burnt.
Well, sure, insects died, but...
You can't see that.
Insects die when they are killed.
Okay, so can't I see exactly how it died?
On fire.
Yeah,
No.
but then I can see what
Ooh,
catches
that's
through
fire.
anything's eyes as it burns, even or as it dies.
All right, I'm gonna read out what it does. You learn exactly where every corpse, undead, or fragment of remains are within 200 feet and their identity in life. You can tell exactly how they died as if you observed their death personally.
It doesn't say specify animal, insect, or human.
I'll give it to you.
Fucking mitochondria from Parasite Eve. You're gonna see how they died.
So yeah, you find a butterfly wing at the edge of town, or at the edge of the that's
The circle.
slightly burnt.
Perfect.
And yeah, through the weird fragmented eyes of a butterfly, you see a small girl in a dress gathering flowers, poppy flowers. You recognize them as the type the Fae plant. Certain type. Yeah, this was probably Teal's garden before she moved elsewhere.
Makes sense.
And this butterfly kind of floats in, another one, and it looks like it's made of like pure blue flame.
Scary.
Lands on a flower, is obviously trying to get her attention. And she kneels down before it, and it's whispering to her. You can hear like her whispering back, and then turning her ear to it. It's super, super quiet, not enough to hear.
Yeah, that's super
Plus, also,
creepy.
do butterflies hear? So.
Yeah.
When you said the butterfly's always trying to get her attention, it's like showing her its pog collection.
It's like, no, I don't want to see your pog collection. God damn it.
What is that even from you guys?
Rick and Morty!
She just crushes it.
The new one!
Fuck, I only seen it once.
Yeah, no, she cups it in her hands and brings it to her heart. And then everything goes up in flames.
Oh no.
Like spreading out from her.
But she's not dead from fire.
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
That's the last thing the butterfly sees before dying.
Well,
Well,
fair
there
enough.
was no remains of her here, so even if there was blood, that would have given
Alright,
something.
so there's the fireman, the smiling man, and now this fire girl.
This is blue flame versus in the vampire place there was a green flame, so there's something different.
Fire has different colors depending on the intensity of the heat.
Depending on the type of gardening hose and metal you throw in the fire pit to get different colors.
That too.
Don't roast marshmallows over that fire pit when you do that.
You just have all the cancers.
Throw batteries into the fire to make nice colors.
Yeah. No, you get a copper tubing and a certain type of garden hose. You put it in like a hot dog, basically, like you layer it inside itself, and you throw it in the fire, and it makes it all glowy and stuff.
Don't do any of the things these people are suggesting, dear listeners.
It's true though. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, like that's what we did at camp. Because
Yeah.
what the fuck else are you gonna do at camp? Camp sucks.
You suck.
It's like having a tire fire.
It is.
That's
Yes.
really
That's a lot of
bad.
fun.
Alright.
Tires burn for so long.
Wait, do a thing. Sorry.
Can you
I start dancing, doing the Macarena. Like, what do you want from me?
Look up in the sky!
You can do tracking, I guess.
Like you can see for a really long time, right?
I can see.
Sounds
Waves
like
around
up to
us.
horizon.
No, I can see.
Well, I can do it.
Oh, I can
Here,
get.
I'm gonna pick you up! And throw you in. Not I'm
I
gonna
don't-
fly you into the air.
You don't need to.
What am I looking for?
Why?
Because I see things.
We're in a
from where I
fucking
am.
forest. That's not gonna help. If
I
I
can
bring
see-
you up, you can see farther.
I can see through the trees.
What are we looking for?
Anything.
Okay.
The girl.
I will use. What's it called? Eyes above, which lets me see a mile around me. To see if I can find the girl or any evidence. And yes, I can zoom in and look at specific
I mean, we
spots
have
and
her
stuff
shoe.
like
Maybe
that.
Taz can track it.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
we just tried that and it didn't work.
It led us
Oh.
to the shoot.
Yeah, a mile around, you don't see
Yeah, I didn't think anything.
signs of anyone. It was 4 days ago that
God
you heard
damn
her
it.
voice.
Let's
Let's
go
go to Salon Manor.
Salon Manor.
I see a small girl that's not yours.
Suddenly,
Is that a shapeshifter? Are they back?
suddenly, Kevin added one more thing to the Sam Raimi family
The
sheet.
Sam Raimi family tree.
Sam Raimi? Sam Raimi?
Already control.
Can't wait to see that movie when it finally comes out. The one these people are making.
So yeah, we go to Salon Manor.
Okay.
Saloon
There are a few tents around the outside,
Interesting.
like outside of the village grounds, basically. And it appears to be refugees from that town you just came from.
Camp Refugee?
Yeah, a few people managed to escape, essentially.
Refugee from the murder town?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they're just, they're being questioned and stuff like that. Muna's there. It's evening. And yeah, they all just have the same story that people started murdering each other, like, kind of ramped up. And they're kind of under quarantine in a way, because...
They should be.
A couple things. Really don't drink any of their blood. It's really bad.
whisper a little louder there.
No, like, obviously she is. I am going to do that in a way that in a place where people aren't going to hear that. And she probably also knows that already.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I'm going to go up to people, or probably children, because they don't think I'm the devil. I'd be like, and ask if anyone has seen Maria.
I will tell Luna about the blood person when she mentions the blood.
I'm gonna stay behind in Murder Town to help organize those bodies, so they can come back and fuck people up.
Yeah. She seems disappointed. Like when she meets you, she's like, "Oh, is your other companion around, Atris?"
Oh, whoops.
She's like, "Oh no, okay. What do you need?" She seems much less interested.
I mean, I'm in Murder Town. She can come hang out.
If you want to impress him, he likes liquors. Just saying. Just putting that out there.
I walk with the ladies.
What is this about a blood? Not having. Oh. She invites you all into her house where no one's going to be listening in on this conversation about drinking blood.
That's her family heritage. It's fine. We're talking about quality of blood and taste and whatnot.
Yeah, and innuendo. Yes, only gets you so far around here.
So, that town went crazy because a fire butterfly went inside a little girl and made everyone crazy. It's probably the same kind of thing, like we've been fighting all the time, but we need to find the girl.
I see. Is that about right?
That's exactly right.
I mean, more or less.
Butterfly into a girl.
We're suspecting it's one of
Well, there was a butterfly that was on blue fire, and then it was whispering to a girl, and the girl was whispering back, and then the girl clutched the butterfly to her chest, and then also was in blue fire.
A demonic pact?
We're suspecting it's
That's
one of,
maybe actually. That sounds a lot like a demonic pact.
we're suspecting it's one of the sorrow concepts.
Those things you've mentioned before, yes.
Yeah. So we think it's that. We really need to find the girl. Her name's Maria?
The name hasn't been mentioned. We've registered all the survivors here, but
Can you smell her?
Sorry, did you say she's not here?
yeah, we've got a registry of all the survivors here. We're keeping track simply because of the nature of what occurred.
Okay, we'll describe her as well, just to see if she happens to have seen someone like that.
Maybe it transferred to someone else?
You could always ask the survivors here. They might be a little more knowledgeable about where the others went.
I just figured we should tell you about it. Yeah, because the people's blood, it like tastes all burned and weird. And probably because of this butterfly fire thing. So, I don't know if it's like transferable.
Don't drink it.
I'm going to go talk to the kids to figure out where the other one went.
I'm sorry, what was that about talking to other kids to feed?
No! I'm gonna go talk to the other kids to figure out where the other one went.
Okay.
Vampires, they only hear what they want to hear.
I'm a girl.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to hang out with a vampire alone, so...
You were
She just
so
stares at
prejudiced.
you. She makes wacky faces at you until you leave.
Go ahead, tell your friends. They'll never believe you.
Teddy made crazy faces at the party.
What?
Persona 4.
Yeah, a while later, she is pulled away on important business and leaves on a horse.
She's going to crazy town, isn't she? Does she go with liquor?
Hey, Atris.
So you're talking to the children?
Yeah.
So what happens with that? You
It's gonna be the most uncomfortable scene ever because he's gonna have like his shirt off and a shovel and he's digging graves in the middle of town for the bodies so they don't come out as undead and like attack
She's
people.
gonna be like spying. Gonna be like, oh my god, so hot. He's taking his shirt off.
Look at all those vampire bites all over him.
Oh my god, he's got his shirt off, working in the hot sun.
that hussy. So you talk to the children?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're around a kettle of tea. They're all looking
Kettle of what?
tea.
Ah.
They're all looking terribly
Kennel of
traumatized.
puppies.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. So I was wondering if any of you have seen Maria?
Oh, I thought one of the grown-ups got her.
Was she here since you guys came here?
We kind of whisper to each other, and they're like, one of them kind of pipes up, like, I thought I saw her. She was kind of on the edge of the camp, and she was watching, And then the lady in the armor came by and she left.
Okay. I'm going to also sniff. Like, not like literally sniff them, but sniff like the area. I want to make sure that none of them smell like burning too.
No, you smell poppies though.
Where'd you guys get the flowers?
Oh, we kind of point towards the edge of town. There were just a few littered around. They're the kind that were around town. Our parents called them like fey flowers.
Yeah, you should really not go. Like, you shouldn't follow those flowers.
Oh yeah, no, they won't let us leave now. So
That's really good. Okay, I'm gonna go and find out what's going on.
I like your horns.
Thanks. They're great, right?
They are.
Here, I'll tell you a secret.
With bracelets on.
I'm gonna like boop her nose. Now you can have them when you grow up.
Yay!
Yay! Demon spawn for label
Do
forever.
any of the other kids want them?
Yeah, a few of them are like, cause she like puts her fingers up like this on the side of her hands and like is chasing another kid around.
That's great. That's adorable. I'm gonna do it to like any kid that wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now when they shut up. Oh my god.
Branding.
A few of the
Jesus Christ.
parents look kind of like, why is that thing talking to our kids? And a few of the guards are like, no, they're just around here. She's fine.
We live here.
Yeah. So they're not gonna have horns like now. They probably have like little bumps there if they like touched it. But, like as they grow up, they're gonna grow horns like tansies.
Jesus.
Childhood mistakes.
So yeah, she's going to go.
Right.
Well, they can get rid of them whenever.
Yeah,
they
no,
want.
it's like I'm just trying
I'm
to
not doing it. I'm not doing it like a curse. I'm doing it like a blessing.
like Hellboy and has to
So-
file them down every day.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
They said there were flowers and she was hanging out around the outskirts. I'm gonna look smaller. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna like turn to like a fucking cat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that way, if something's watching, it won't find me as much.
Yeah. There are flower petals, poppy petals laying around, but and they have that smell, like that ashen smell.
Hmm.
But whatever was here, it seems to be gone now. Seems to have moved on.
What direction do they lead off in?
South.
South. What is south?
Cantown.
Oh no.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah. What do you do since you're here?
Probably go hang out with the sisters.
Oh yeah, they're just in their sewing den. They're having like they're having like a salon, like those things that 1900 had, where they'd invite a bunch of other important ladies over. And they're
Oh
all
no,
just-
I don't want to be in the middle of that. It's
They'll
like,
totally
what?
be like, oh yeah, this is our tutor.
Okay.
They just
Brilliant.
the moment they see you, like if you try to pull back, they're like, no, come in.
Just like walk in, it's like, hey girls, how's it? Oh shit, there's a thing happening.
Have some champagne.
Okay.
There's like an older woman. There's a chaperone, and she's kind of like knitting furiously, looking at you.
Sorry, the guy in dark armor just like barged in their knitting session.
Exactly. It's like I would gouge his little piggy eyes out, but
Whoa!
Let's do crochet. Put him on little dollies on your spikes and everything.
so yeah, they're.
I made you this bag for your face, Witch King. Just get out.
So yeah, the supervisor is watching, but yeah, the ladies are asking you questions about magic and your cult.
I flourish all my stories and fluff them all up to seem extra impressive. Because
There was this person, and then he laughed, and I started chasing him.
Well, yeah, if you mention anything about your tragic lost dad, they're all over that. And how tragic it is.
Oh yeah, this family totally knows about it, so it'd be like,
You just told everyone about fucking Atris? Is that what happened?
And me.
No.
What'd you say
He
about it?
knows because of my backstory, and Yared knows because of my backstory. And these people know because I kind of let it slip. Kind of accidentally, but...
And you isn't even here to hear about it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them. It's like, but keep it a secret, though. It's very hush-hush. It's my
Everybody
secret
knows.
It's very
pilgrimage.
personal.
It's my secret pilgrimage, you
Yeah,
know?
they keep adding on more details as you're telling the story to make it sound more tragic and stuff like that.
Oh, of course.
And like, there's a few wet eyes in the audience by the end. They're just
Literally everyone but me.
Literally everybody.
they're
No,
just pouring
no
over
Tansy.
this.
Nobody else, none of the other PCs are here for this. Unless Yared's a mouse somewhere, I don't
So,
know.
yeah, they keep you there as long as possible. Just
So literally until you guys come and find me, this is where I'll be. Apparently.
Yeah,
so.
they're just having you tell them everything about your life, and it's like, tell us about your adventures. And,
We've had plenty of, even just over the last couple of days, plenty of stories to tell. My fearsome battle with the mighty vampire and his traps.
Yeah, like Aster the second youngest daughter, or second oldest, just keeps telling, because it's distracting from the knitting, so she doesn't have to do that. She's like, yes, tell us more.
I'd rather be dead than knit.
I can arrange that.
Alright, Adina, what do you do?
I guess I examine the people with illuminate that which limits the magical effect on people and so on.
Okay. A lot of these people are survivors who weren't infected. One woman has like bruising around her neck from where her husband tried to strangle her.
Oh no.
And she has that vaguely smoky smell to her from her wounds. She doesn't seem to be under the effect anymore. It seems like, from what she tells you, is that one of her friends was there with her, and she knocked her husband out and dragged her out of town.
Okay, then.
And from what she understands, she was in hysterics for a long while, and then regained her memory when she was out of the circumference of town, basically. So it's like, I kind of snapped, and when everything went white, and when I woke up, I was fleeing town with my friend.
Ooh, we knocked him unconscious. It makes him stop being crazy, I
Put them
guess.
unconscious.
Put them unconscious.
She wasn't unconscious, though. She just
Oh.
kind of whited out for a bit.
Oh.
All our Pokemon fainted.
So yeah, I think that's
Come on, Jeff.
It really-
Okay. Alright, yeah.
I didn't hear the pew.
so Atris. Someone's watching you.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Digging graves in the middle of town to put these bodies in so they don't resurrect and dig their way out and hurt people before we can resurrect them. I'll work with what's his name.
The old man's also there to help. So, yeah, just the two of them. They're
There's the three of us digging graves.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
laying sheets over them.
It's a good thing his bones work properly now, eh?
Yeah. It feels very improper not to be saying the proper prayers while laying them down. But if you say it's for the best...
The Witch King will take care of this when he comes back. They'll be able to raise them from the dead.
Okay, what should we do if one of them starts moving?
For the time being, I'll just keep shift over it, and if I have to go with them to track down whatever's causing this, you two will need to take shift then. If one gets up, try to restrain it. Like when we're burying them, we tied them up and stuff, and put sacks on them and stuff.
Bury them face down.
Yeah, they've had to dig for a couple people. Some of them are under beds. Or
Yeah, that's fine. I'll help with all that.
rammed into really small spaces in the most violent way possible.
Oh,
it's
God.
kind of a mess.
Yeah, it sucks. That
Why do you
happens.
keep making these scenes more and more graphic?
I've never seen people act this violently before. It's
This happened this happened once, but you get used to it.
the father of the two dead children and wife just kind of stares at you for a while. And
I'm
goes back to
looking.
his digging.
I'm looking off into the horizon.
Yeah. Eventually, Muna arrives on horseback, and she's like,
Alcohol?
"Oh."
So it's this kind of party.
She kind of sniffs. It's like, "Oh, that smoky blood smell."
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
It's a bit of a mess here.
I heard news of it. She sits down by the fire, a fair distance away from it,
It's fair. Fire's a big problem.
and pulls out a bottle of wine. I don't drink it, but I figured you might appreciate.
Oh, yeah, sure, definitely.
So, from what I understand, there was some kind of possession.
Yeah, I'll sit down and start drinking. Yeah, there was some creature is moving through here, causing this. I'm not too sure on the specifics. I don't quite understand this. It looks like it's like that thing that was possessing Lydia. You don't know her, but she was being possessed, and there was a man possessed by fire and a smiling man that's possessed.
I've heard reports of that one.
And now there's a little girl with a fire butterfly.
Children.
It all seems like classic fiend transpossession, but I was never that good at dealing with that.
I'm not sure anyone is. I suppose since the necromancer has the ability to bring these people back, there's no sense in...
I hate being called a necromancer.
You're a necromancer.
Here you are. You're a death god.
I am not a necromancer. I am far beyond a necromancer.
It's good that you found these bodies first. We would have laid them to rest already.
Yes, it's a bit odd not even saying a few words or anything about them, but I guess that's how it works.
Well, it is one of the greatest sins of the Unitarian Church to lay a body to rest without the proper wording, even a minor one. Greatest crime of them all.
That makes a lot of sense. It's very good that the people here are so diligent about this.
Especially now. It was a thing even before all this.
No, that's a good amount of diligence. That's definitely going to save people in their afterlives, but that's something for Witch King to navigate about changing. If this plague of undeath can be pulled back, then it's only a matter of time before the custom of laying people to rest disappears and people who die are just brought back.
That's
A brave new world.
There will be pushback, of course. Especially...
People don't like change.
The plains here are so scattered that you weren't going to meet much resistance here, but the faith is powerful in places I cannot go anywhere near for fear of being revealed.
We definitely need to be in contact with people of the faith, legitimate people of the faith, not like Adina.
Wow.
Well, I'm not ordained, so...
That's true.
I don't say it with malice. I say it though. I say it right out.
It's a matter
So
of
we
fact.
could work with them to integrate some more stranger things that the Witch King and Adina want to bring into this world.
They say many of the men in higher position, the bishops, they've all gone, either taken, killed. Indeed, from what I understand, the leader of Cantown, well, former leader, I assume, given the five of you, isn't even a priest.
No, Martin. I've spoken with him. He's just a brother. He's a monk.
Yeah, Martin.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's, we make do with what we have.
Finding people of authority that are still functioning and have outposts running would be helpful, because it will help lend legitimacy to what Witch King and Adina are moving towards.
Well, there's always the Red Keep.
I'm not familiar.
Oh. It's quite close to Cantown. I'm rather surprised. A lot of you seem like, well, no offense, treasure seekers, alongside the more charitable things you've done.
1,000-mile stairs. I think back to all the times me and the old party used to go starving, sleeping in ditches in the forest, not having money ever. Yes, treasure seekers.
Smile, friends.
You want to pause?
Yeah, sure. I have to
Alright.
look up. Just in case I was using
The Red Watch?
the Red Watch. It was a nice... It's also surprising. The Lady Adina, she is a knight, no?
And she's part of some sort of Baron order.
Indeed. The Red Watch is the mother house of the Invoked Order. They were like spellcasters, curse breakers.
Oh, okay. We should definitely get into contact with them. They might be able to help with the issues we've been having with the transpossession.
Indeed. Lady Delilah's brother was a member of their order.
Lady Delilah?
That's a brother.
I don't know.
The boss of their house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's so many names.
This is what it's like being a PC, Devin.
Indeed. From what I understand, it's been abandoned, but... Or rather, we haven't heard anything from it. We had hoped that the knights there would have helped taking care of some of this, but either they've fled or they've all fallen.
It might be worth checking that out. How close is it?
Do you have a map on you?
No, but you have a horse. Is it within horse distance?
It's over 150 miles, most likely. It's next to Town.
There it follows.
I'm just...
Okay,
You
well,
are. You're
let's...
shouting out your fiance.
Well, let's go now, then. I can make the horse travel with more hardiness to
daylight?
it. I believe so, yes. And if not, we could always take refuge in a cave or a burrow somewhere.
Fair enough. I should warn you, I've heard that many raiders and other such factions maintain watch over the place. They haven't managed to breach, from what I understand, but... Or at the very least, no relics of that area have...
You're an elder Wampiri, and they're just men, and I'm me. We'll be fine. There's one thing I wanted to do before I left, so I'll get up and I'll head to where that little fire outcropping was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab one of those Holy Avengers that Witch King and I minted, and I'll just slam it into the middle of the circle as hard as I can until it's until only the Paladin code along the blade is visible near the hilt. And I'll just work that in there.
When it kind of recoils the moment that hits the ground.
It's like, ugh.
It's like, I don't know what that is, but...
It's planting seeds for the future.
Indeed.
Dump the bag over her head.
I don't have a bag, I just grab them out of nowhere.
I guess so.
Those Holy Avengers are somewhere in Encalia after we made them. Like, they were probably in Countdown, or I buried them somewhere. Whenever I need one, I just grab it out of nothing.
Rips out of the ground and flies at you.
Alright, I'll commit influence to this fucking horse because I have endurance, and we will power it through to this keep.
Okay.
I bet she holds you tight. You ride. She gets right up behind you.
We'll tell these fucking people to, be smart and not get murdered.
They're like, okay.
No, I'll give them, like, I don't know, long swords or spears or whatever. Like, actual good weapons.
I'm senile. Yeah, they're fine with that. They both know how to use a crossbow, at least. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you go straight there, you don't really encounter anything along the way, but until you reach about several miles out from the keep, which stands quite tall, it is a castle with multiple towers, and around it there are just tents. They appear to be multiple factions, many of them from the Oasis states on one side, and there is some kind of roughly hewn longhouse nearby as well.
Alright, well, we'll get off the horse, and it's fine. I use endurance, so it can just do the 30 miles per hour at once, constantly, probably with more efficiency. And, I don't know, we'll just start walking to the keep.
Okay.
We're just two people.
Yeah. Nobody seems to stop you. There's a lot of barricades along that are like pelted with arrows and crossbow bolts. It looks like there's been skirmishes. Yeah. You can kind of sense eyes on you.
Alright. I also have my pipe lit and stuff, so little red dot in the darkness.
Okay. Luna's just wearing thick red robes that cover most of her body because the event of sunlight.
No, it's still night. Like
yeah.
It was becoming night when they got there, so it's still going to be super dark out.
Mm-hmm.
So does the keep have like a moat or something, or like a door, or like?
Yeah, there's a moat. It's built right into the river that flows from Cantown, which is a lot clearer than it used to be, which probably really benefited these people.
Oh, running water. Tricky.
Yeah. I'll make camp.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll head across the river.
Yeah. You would not believe the trouble I had when Lady Delilah decided she wanted, like, a flowing water garden. It's an argument.
Yeah, it's tricky stuff. I don't even know how that works, or how to work around it.
Why?
He just kind of shrugs.
I don't even know the physics behind that. Like, can you not go under? Like, if there's a moat of running water, can you not go dig underground, like, I don't know, 100 miles and then go around it and then above it? Does it extend forever? Does it extend into the sky? I don't know.
She kind of looks curious about it. It's like, well, there's underground rivers, and I walk...
Right? Or you can't cross running water, right? So if you go 1,000 miles in the air and try to cross over this running water, can you not?
Or what if it rains and you're in the puddle?
Kind of like...
What about clouds? Clouds are basically running water in the sky, but you can cross under them. It never made... I never know how it
She's just
works.
sitting there and just like having an existential crisis, like,
How does it work?
I'd be experimenting so hard if I were a vampire with those rules.
She just sits down and is like, you've given me much to think on, brave warrior.
Hey, Aegis just kind of shrugs like, I don't know. It's not fun experimenting. Running water does a lot of damage to vampires.
Yeah, just be like-
From how I understand, you take you can only take like a few steps into water before you completely dissolve.
You're like,
as a vampire.
fuck.
Yeah. As you leave, you see her kind of raising a leg really high and
Right.
leaning forward a bit and being like, no.
No, that hurts like a son of a bitch.
Alright, I'll walk through the river and head over.
You could just build a box like a coffin. And
Yeah.
put her in it and then carry her across.
But
the
then
water.
she's crossing running water.
But if they're in a coffin, it's okay.
Is it? Atris doesn't know.
You should. You're a fucking
Okay, yeah.
self-proclaimed vampire expert.
I have practical applications.
On
And
how to
Van
kill them, not how to save them.
and Van Richten never did shit like that.
Okay. Here's an ancient vampire. She should king know if she can cross water in a coffin or not.
She knows she can't. So, there's no ground around here. It's like, this was obviously like an area for like battlements and stuff like that, and it's just kind of a desolate battlefield now.
Alright.
There's multiple like campfires that have long been extinguished, various camps that have gone and moved.
And this is the opposite side of the river where the keep is?
Yep.
Alright, I'll walk out of the water and I'll head right to the front door where the bridge is. There has to be like little tiny doors on the opposite side of the drawbridge.
Yeah, there's a moat.
Yeah.
And, which I mentioned before, and a drawbridge that is down.
Oh.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's actually gotten inside, though. There's just...
I'll walk across the drawbridge.
Yeah. You feel like there's an outward force kind of pushing you back as you get closer.
Okay, I'll keep trying to walk through it.
Okay, I have to look up how these wards work now, so...
I will pause. Alright, I'll walk right on in.
Okay. Yeah, it's a courtyard. It's just desolate. It's like it hasn't been touched.
Hello?
There is absolutely no one here.
Go.
This place looks like preserved by time, basically. Like there's...
And how come people haven't crossed over into here? There's like camps outside.
You would feel drained, though, because you've expended, like, effort to get in, but... Yeah. So, yeah, it's just no one in here whatsoever.
Does Atris not understand how much stronger he is than regular people? Because
I mean, the Imperial wards stop you from doing like miracles and stuff. I don't think it stops normal people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe there's some other words as well that you're basically walking all over.
yeah,
And like there were crossbow bolts facing away from the castle, so there has to be people manning.
there weren't.
Oh, there weren't.
No.
Oh,
people are
never mind.
shooting into the building.
No, people were shooting at each other from around the building.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna start exploring this place, see if I can find a soul.
Atris, you already have one.
Oh,
You're not
I'll start at the top.
Spare one.
You're not a ginger.
Okay,
What are you talking about?
I don't want dungeons. Dungeons suck.
Don't have dungeons for one session.
All these doors are steel, locked.
I don't want to just break into this place. I'll just knock on doors. Like I could break these down, but I'm just gonna knock on them.
Wow, you're so nice.
I'm not staying here long. I just want to talk to someone and be like, hey, you run this place? What the fuck? Best dad ever.
I mean, she told you it's abandoned, so...
I swear to God, in my
Yeah, I'm just... Maybe it's not.
I swear to God, if you come here, my dad's here, you have a whole conversation with him, and just fucking leave,
You wouldn't know
perfect.
because you were faced what we were looking for.
Exactly. Although you would probably
Look at the
recognize
witching
him as
guys.
looking exactly like me, except for not wearing my clothes.
face blindness.
You're gonna notice that you can't hear anything from outside.
He has glowing
No birds
eyes.
chirping, no water rushing from the moat outside. It's like you're in a bubble.
Alright, I'm gonna cut my losses then and leave.
Wait, take like grass from inside and put it outside and see if it rapidly rots like the time train.
I didn't think of that. I'm just gonna leave.
I didn't think of that.
Stupid, forgetful Atris.
There is a man waiting for you on the moat outside.
Alright, what does he look like? A person?
Yes, he looks like a person.
Well, I don't know.
That man looks like a person? What a shock.
I'll look something up.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, there is a man in heavy furs outside, with an axe over his back. And he's not like anyone you've seen from around here. He is blonde, very, very pale, blue eyes.
Does he look Germanic?
Yeah.
Oh.
He speaks to you in a kind of deep guttural language.
Does he look like the people we rescued from the crosses?
Crosses?
Yeah, he looks roughly like that.
Yeah.
Alright, the language he's speaking, is it like German or Russian?
It's Nordic.
Nordic. Because I know German and Russian.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't really understand him. And he notices right away and he switches to trade cants.
Ah, okay. Hello.
You entered the castle.
I did.
How?
I walked in the open drawbridge.
Yeah.
Like an adult.
He looks annoyed. And he puts his hand out and his fingers like start to bend back.
Ooh.
He's like, yeah. So, how?
I'm magic.
So's our sorceress, and she can't get in either.
I'm good.
I'm sorry, I just
All right.
pictured like they tried.
Cards on the
like,
table.
1 second, sorry. I'm just picturing they tried like once months ago, and then like they didn't try again because you can't get in. So this guy comes up, he's like, I just walked to the front door. He's like, really? Did they only stop us at one? We could have just. Oh my god.
It's like, I have to know.
Alright, cards on the table, and I'm not trying to boast, really.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm a divinity of some sort. I travel with 4 other divinities just like me who have weird powers to control the world and have cultists and see souls and stuff. It's this entire thing I'm getting used to, so that might have something to do with it.
You're not an angel. And you're not a specter.
No, but I've met angels and specters, and they run the gamut.
He looks relieved and kind of motions behind him, and a woman in thick furs comes out with a staff, and she's followed by 2 people who smell strongly of spices, and they have kind of rags over their head, and they walk over.
Hello?
The woman kind of motions for the man to get back, and he just kind of bows his head and backs up. And she speaks in that other language, and when he kind of whispers to her, she's like, "Wow."
I'll pick it eventually. Give me enough time with people from the Ulstang Scaries, and I'll get their language. Then they're fucked.
You are not of here, yes?
No, I'm from a continent. That's the word. Very far away from here. Across the ocean.
As am I.
Oh.
I am Anne of the Ulstang Scaries.
I've met people from the Scaries. We've met them out here.
You have?
Hardy people.
Yes, we had a few of our sort around here. How? You've entered here. Are you a knight of this area? Are you?
I'm a knight errant of the Church of Ezra from a land far away from here. But as I was explaining to your...
My servant.
Fair enough. I am a sort of divinity. Again, not boasting, not trying to take power in this conversation over you. It's just, it's a thing I'm dealing with.
She kind of looks around.
Come on,
and,
you punk.
She mutters something to her guards, and they kind of stalk off. She's like, "Can't talk around here long. Being on the bridge attracts attention."
Well, we could go back to your camp.
Yes.
My vampire companion could come too.
She doesn't actually seem all phased by that. She's
We'll
like,
stink people are necromancers. I picked that up.
yeah. Yeah, this woman's a necromancer.
Yeah, so...
Good to know.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're all spicy, so they'll smell like rotting corpses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they all smell very perfumed.
I probably set up a signal with Muna before, so I'll take out my little flute and just kind of blow a tone on it. Because she has
my
bat-like
shirt's off.
senses.
A tornado picks you up.
The tornado picks us up.
Okay, yeah, she escorts you back to the longhouse.
Okay.
There are Draugr, mummified, and kind of along the inside of the longhouse.
I don't think I've ever run into something like Draugr, so neat.
Yeah, they seem like preserved by the cold. It's like, we have to retreat soon. The summer air, or the spring air here, does not agree with our legion.
Necromancers I've met before, they tend to use preserved skeletons. It keeps a more refined sort of visage in any season.
Sanitary?
Indeed, we had our rituals for that. We did not believe we would be here this long. The seas have grown troublesome around where we arrived. So you have no loyalty to the people of Ancalia.
I don't have loyalty to the nation or the government of Ancalia, but I like the people well enough. They seem like they're on hard times.
As are we all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Very well. And you... a vampire with you.
Is
You are...
Muna around?
Muna kind of peeks her head in, looks at all the Draugr, and it's like... And then she looks to you and she's like,
What the fuck?
yeah, she sits down and she's just staring at these people.
You're blowing my cover.
I'll give her a look like, yeah, I need you here, asshole. I don't understand half the things that are going to be talked about here. You need to hear this.
Yeah.
In a look, I'll convey it through...
Yeah, this priestess kind of sneers at her, and then she pointedly turns her attention back to you, not looking at this woman at all.
Oh my god, right? This is so bad.
Yeah. She's a native Ancalian, and also a vampire. She's beneath this woman.
Oh my god.
Then, you wish to plunder the treasures of the Red Watch.
No, actually. I was looking for knights that lived here.
All dead or fled.
That's unfortunate. But we've been encountering places like this where people have been killed or held up or have collapsed on themselves, and we've been finding survivors in, like, hidden parts of them.
Yes. Well, if there are survivors, they would have been picked off by the Oasis State dogs that infest this place.
Ah, the desert people. Right.
She kind of spits to the side. Yes.
We've run into them as well. They're people. I don't have an opinion on them.
They have captured or slain one of my sisters.
Oh. How long ago?
2 weeks ago.
Oh, perfect. If she's dead, we can bring her back to life.
Unless you buried her.
Just,
Even if they burned her.
Yes, we
Buried.
on our way here we encountered battle with these
Oh, necromancer.
Oasis State, these raiders, and they flanked us.
The raiders should be retreating. The person in charge of them we paid off to leave, to go away.
A snake-headed woman?
Yes. Ish?
Yes.
Do you mean literally snake-headed?
No, gold. Ostentatious, disgusting.
Yes, sir. I think we just bribed her. I'm not too sure. The two of the divinities I travel with are actual nobility of this place. I think we just paid them.
She kind of sneers, not at you, but at, like, the idea. It's like, of course you paid them. Of course they would take that.
It was easy.
Indeed, if you see this woman, she has either executed or slain holds my sister for ransom.
Well, if you give us a description of your sister, we'll keep an eye out. And if she's dead, the Witch King, which is the death god I was telling you about, can either bring her back to life, or if she's been given proper burial rights, which I don't think the Oasis State's people do.
Likely beheaded her and left her on a pike.
Oh, that's perfect. We could just bring her back.
It would be appreciated. The queens of the Ulstag would reward you greatly.
I've I'm not quite familiar with your culture. If you have literature, that'd be perfect.
Nothing honest. And our warrior poet, unfortunately, he was slain along with the rest.
A skald?
A skald, yes. Yes. An interesting... She looks impressed enough. She's like, you should take your vampire and leave, however. They're, these Oasis State Raiders, they shuffle around quite often. Your opening will close.
They will have trouble stopping us if we do not wish it. But we'll be coming back with my, I guess the word's pantheon now, to fully investigate this place. We're looking for survivors or points of contact for the church and the government. You could probably talk to the noblemen and work out some sort of deal with them. We'll probably take the Oasis State Raiders and turn them into citizens. We have a small community we're building, and we're taking raiders, thieves, murderers, anyone who just doesn't want to be miserable in this wasteland, and giving them a place to stay and not be awful.
Well, you know the way into the Watch, so we will remain here, and perhaps we can come to a deal.
I can't see them wanting many things out of it. I'm sure we could divvy up the resources amicably. Why are you here? I should ask that.
To kill everyone. Oh.
Then no. Then
Well, supplies are short on the islands. We often come here for, well, to relieve them of their own.
When you say supplies, what do you mean precisely?
People.
Bodies, food, drink.
We can help you with food and drink. We're setting up a rather large operation. One of them, one of our companions is a sort of animal spirit demon god, and has been making animals that are very fertile and giving. Another one's an ocean god and has been making purified water, and we're setting up industries. So if you want food and wine and goods like that for the scaries, they can definitely set up some sort of import with you. We can even set up in such a way that you get delivered that stuff instantly. Like you put an order in for it, and within a second, an entire barrel of it shows up.
We shall discuss this more once we have, once your pantheon is here. This sounds...
Amicable?
amicable.
We're just looking for people not to be murdered, or tortured, or having horrible things done to them. That's kind of the baseline, you know. We want the common folk to be safe and not hurt.
Well, that sounds like it could be arranged.
Okay. If you have any information about your people to give to me, that'd be great. I could even probably pick up your language. It helps.
She shakes her head.
Do you have a retainer that could come with me?
Sadly, the only one of my living is staying outside. The rest of them are thralls.
Fair enough. Yeah, in that case, I should probably get in touch with them and let them know what's going on here.
She hands you a plaque.
Oh, thank you.
Takes that out. It's kind of a it's sealed around the edges, but it's just a number of stone slates that have writing on them.
Oh, thank you. That's perfect.
Yes. That should have a number of rudimentary things on it that will explain enough.
All right. We will head back. I will gather them up. If you know names, it's the Witch King of Ancalia, Adina Calais, pardon?
I nailed it.
I was fucking naming you, you piece of shit.
Just joking.
Adina Calais, the Jantarar. I don't quite know of what, though. I don't know what your state was.
Yismala.
Yismala?
Yeah.
Jantarar of Yismala. Tansy, she's a pit fiend. And myself, Atrisilk. I'm an anchorite of Ezra. Well, I'm not really an anchorite of Ezra anymore, but I'm Atris. Oh, and there's another person, but it's okay.
Jesus Christ, Atris!
You're just fucking savage to Ian.
Wow.
I don't know what he goes by today.
Fuck you for being a cannibal, Ian. So you know what?
Anna kind of looks over her shoulder where one of her undead with very, very dry skin, like is inscribing all that. She's like, very well. It has been a pleasure.
Yes. Could I get your name again?
Anna.
Anna. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Non-violent. Excellent. Oh, I'll go into my pockets and bring out some of that old booze we keep finding that's really valuable or whatever, and I'll just put a bottle down as a nice peace offering, seeing as they gave me a gift.
You know what we like.
I mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Children.
Yeah, finger guns! Finger guns to everyone!
Pew pew, don't work here.
Yeah.
Shut up.
She gets back to work with her bodies and preparing those.
Yeah, me and Luna will leave.
It was like, you're seriously making arrangements with one of those witches?
I don't have any context here. I'm not from here.
They prey on our people and drag their bodies back for their unholy rituals, which tend to involve bringing them back as those things.
I mean,
Stronger.
that's awful. And Callie doesn't seem like he's in the position to stop that anytime soon. Wouldn't it be better if we set up a situation where it doesn't happen again because the scaries... it's not profitable to them anymore? Instead of them coming in to raid us, they want us for food and wealth that we trade them for.
I don't think you understand.
I don't.
Those slates, those should explain. From what we understand of the Ulstang Scaries, they're a raider culture. It's not something they simply do for survival. It's something they do as part of who they are.
It would be a very bad idea for them to do that to Encalia after we've made overtures of peace with them. And if they were to do that, the consequences would be unfortunate.
War were declared.
She kind of nods and shrugs. There's not much you can say to that.
It just shrugs. It's like, I don't know the culture of anything. I'm just trying to make sure we don't have people coming in, dragging people off in the night screaming. If these people want like 800 eggs a day and a bunch of booze, fucking give it to them. In exchange, they don't raid us. Perfect.
Sounds an awful lot like they're holding you hostage to take your.
You know what holding hostage means? People not getting murdered.
Tribute.
I mean, yeah. Nobility has a word for this. It's called giving tribute.
Yeah, but you give tribute to people
Their
that
idea
have
of
the
tribute
rightful
involves
rule over you.
live women and dead men.
Obviously,
Oh,
that part
no.
would stop.
It will.
That part's
Oh,
not
well.
what we want, not what anyone wants. No one wants that.
They want it.
That'd be unacceptable.
The spring air is coming, and at least that will drive out most of them.
Yeah, we'll get on the horse and we'll start powering it through to get back to Salon Manor.
Okay. So the rest of you have been around there for a while. Anything else you guys are doing, or they of course arranged the guest houses for you again, and Lady Delilah talks about
I left a
once.
Holy Avenger in the middle of that courtyard. I rammed into the stonework.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around that, and some people are kind of like tugging at it or like showing off. Nobody really seems to want to pull it out because that seems to have implications. It's like, does it mean I'm going to be chosen? I have to leave?
You should have also put someone in
The courtyard in the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody can get
Which
that.
people are allowed. It's not a castle. It's in the courtyard of.
Red Keep.
the
Oh.
fancy castle. That
Okay,
we'll get to. So if you're special enough to get in there, you can be a paladin.
Yeah. Good luck, asshole.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're back at Salon Manor, and Lila's like talking about setting up a house for you, the lot of you, or houses rather, because she's
I have to share a house with these people.
I mean, it wouldn't take long to build.
They're your
one.
family, so I mean.
yeah.
Not
I mean,
those
these
people. Our
Oh.
people.
And not the people I'm marrying
Because
into.
it's like-
If we're coming in, it's
I
like,
specifically don't want to share it for that very reason.
if we're gonna build a house, my brother was a stonemason. I know a lot about dwarven construction.
Just like
And you guys are like, what's a dwarf?
Brother was
that sounds offensive.
your brother was a stonemason, so you know a lot about dwarven. Was he your half brother?
No, he just lived with the dwarves. He applied his trade there. They accepted him into the city because he was so good.
and he was a bit short, so that helped.
I mean, he was about my height before he was murdered.
Beatrice is pretty short.
But yeah,
Average. Specifically average.
basically the setup of Salon Manor goes, there's the mansion on a hill. It goes down and there's townhouses. And that's where kind of the middle class lives, the few that are left, and a lot of those are empty actually, because so they're like, yeah, take a townhouse, you can start living here. And then there's like the village with like a hospital
And poor people.
Tansy's gonna take advantage of that and make her own house. Or not make it, but I mean like
Just like a mud hut outside.
make one of them her own.
Yeah.
I'll thank Luna for coming with and stuff. That's super helpful because she'll be able to like give the information to these people because I have no idea about the situation here. I am so out of my depth.
Guys, I forgot in the interim of the 5 seconds that I was doing something and doing something else. That also the girl's going towards Cantown now. We gotta go.
Should have told us that like 10 hours ago. Well, Aethys was already
It wasn't even 10 hours. It was like 3 or 4.
30 miles per hour, right?
Yeah, but I'm magic. So magic happened.
30 miles per hour, 150 miles.
What
that's
we're
5
saying
hours
is
there,
more
5
than...
hours
It was more than 30 miles per hour because of magic.
Okay.
Magic happened.
Still, almost the night. Okay.
Maybe 5 or 6
Like
hours.
I would say that we did it beforehand, but then in which case H is gonna get back and no one's here.
Too bad for him. He left us.
Okay, then yeah, sure, we go.
Yeah, we go.
Because seriously, that seems like a pretty big deal. The girl's heading towards Cantown, and we put a lot of time into Cantown.
Yeah, I'm flirting.
Then I guess we're right.
Sorry, I have to go on a super important mission to save all the people in the
Isn't
world.
the keep in...
Yeah,
Isn't the
in
keep in
proximity.
Salon Manor along the way to Cantown? So like, couldn't I intercept
Yeah,
them?
that kind of meets.
You'll probably
Then we
see
fucking
us.
intercepted
Is,
you on the road.
Yeah, that would be possible.
We're going fast.
So we meet on the road then. And Muna's like, I'm just gonna keep going. It's getting early.
Fair enough. Oh, but I need you to explain to these people all the stuff that just happened. You should probably come with to Cantown.
But
Daryl's there. I'm not going there.
Exactly.
I apologize.
Oh yeah, right.
We'll put him in the basement.
I'll send a letter.
God damn it.
Well, we can go back to Salon. I'm cool with that.
No, we have to go to Cantown because Tansy said there's a trouble.
I know, but we can go back there after.
All right.
I'm cool
I
with
met
that.
people from Ulstang and set up kind of small trade deal agreements,
That's
overtures, because they're raiding this place. I know, we're riding. I know.
Yeah.
It's just while we're riding, talking doesn't slow down the horses.
Doesn't
People from Enkelia really hate Ulstangers. Like, to the point where if you say that someone is like, they seem like they have Reaver blood, it's like fighting words, basically.
They hate literally all the foreigners.
These ones more than other foreigners.
They
These ones
really,
are
really hate atheists. They really, really hate the Din people. You're the old thugs and...
Yeah, because Ulstangs raid them and steal their women and like bodies.
I mean, we could stop that.
And the ways of state raiders because they, come in and raid, and atheists because in this world, atheists is kind of a
Dirty word.
sin.
yeah. They have people who hunt down anyone with magic and murder them. So
Oh no.
I mean, those people suck.
Yeah, stop
Fucking
it.
theocracy of Lom.
I will definitely keep a nose out for the poppy smell.
mm-hmm.
And like, I know there are poppies around here, but preferably burning smelly ones.
Fucking teal.
Okay. Yeah, the smell of poppies is strong in the air as you approach Cantown. And you kind of catch that smell of ash as well.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's actually coming from the field that Teal is usually in.
I will head right for that.
You'll head right through?
Yeah.
Okay. Teal and actually a number of cousins are kind of outside the forest looking worried.
Hey, has anything come out of there that looks like a little girl?
Something came in that looked like a little girl.
Okay. There's no one else in there though, right?
She kind of points to the ground and there's a number of children there sleeping. They were visiting. They're fine. I dragged them out when that thing came in.
Okay, but there's no one there now. Oh wait, no. Ooh, the kids. I'm gonna smell all the kids.
They all smell fine.
Okay.
They got them right out of there. When
Okay.
What happened?
this small child entered, and I thought nothing of it. But then these things, these burning hounds, started crawling out of the woods.
Okay.
And she did something to the flowers. I don't know what. I got out of there as soon as possible, but that is not a child. That is something else.
Yes. Maybe get everyone inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring these back to their parents.
None of them have poppies on them, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, one had a flower crown and it's been stomped on.
Tiny deer feet.
I don't know what she's doing in there, but that was a good crop. And yeah, she and several of these other cousins just pick up the kids and leave.
Okay, we storm on in to the
Yes.
forest.
Should we cliffhanger it there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Might as well.
Because, you gotta head out.
Yeah, in the next like 30 minutes. So
Yeah.
it's like,
So we all get off our horses, pull out our weapons, time to go to work.
montage. Not montage. Freeze frame.
Freeze frame, dramatic music. Pew, pew, pew.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, that's perfect. That was all fun stuff. So,
I'm Kevin, the GM.
Anthony.
Nicole?
Devin,
And Peter.
and this is sponsored by Nobody, Godbound the Living Years, signing off.